Yo, hello everyone.
Hello.
This is the new Super Mario Bros. Series Relay again for spring 2024.
Woo.
And we're starting off with NSMB DS. Despite what Caleb's side may show you.
He's
we
that
will be
confident.
Yeah, he's just so confident he doesn't even have to practice DS. But yeah, we're gonna have two teams going through all of the games in the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Starting off with New Super Mario Bros. DS. We're gonna go to New Super Mario Bros. Wii after that, and then we'll have NSMB 2, NSMBU, and then NSLU after that. Okay, there we go. Caleb's got DS up. Lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and count down the runners in their chat, and I'll also do it verbally, and hopefully you'll see it with not too much delay. And then I'll hand it off to my commentators, Doomskull and Ted are here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here as always.
Hell yeah, me too.
Yes, these guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, I have them going.
Okay, we don't see it quite yet. We should be seeing it somewhat soon, though. But, Tedder, I haven't... I don't think I've commentated with you before.
I don't think so.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
Do you want to maybe explain a little bit about this game at the start of this? Yeah, like
Sure.
how the start of the run may work.
Yeah, so also I'd like to point out that Caleb is actually playing New Super Mario Bros. And not New Super Mario Bros. So he's playing the Japanese version. There's no version differences. So he's just having some fun with that. But yeah, so this is the first game, the game that started it all, rebooted the 2D Mario franchise. And I guess I can cover some like basic movement tech and tricks. Since we're doing any percent here, that means they are allowed to use the equivalent of this game's warp zones, which are called cannons. So they'll be only completing, they'll be doing worlds 1, then going to world 5, then going to world 8. It looks like there might be some desync, but I'm pretty sure they did both start at the same time here.
Yeah, it should be fixed in a moment. We can see Snorlax Dash is already on level 1-1. I'm sure Caleb is too, as soon as that's synced up. You'll notice maybe that they were doing a specific number of double jumps throughout this level, and that is to set up the RNG manipulation for the following level to try to get the red brick to follow into that level and make sure that they get the blue shell, which they will need for a few more levels throughout this run.
That's correct. In fact, this game is unique in that it has branching paths. So unlike kind of like Super Mario World, where you complete the worlds mostly in order and the warps kind of travel between them, this game's kind of a slightly more linear. If you've never seen it before, you get, in addition to the warps, you kind of have these, you can go to either world 1 or world 3, and then either world 4 or world 7 at the end, and they're gonna go, but they're gonna skip all that. And the reason they need the shell is to get some secret exits, and that's where the kind of the branching paths come in.
A little bit of time lost there for Snorlax. Took a little bit of time getting that blue shell, whereas Caleb got the equip pretty quick there. Something else you may have noticed, they utilized a glitch. It's pretty minimal time save, but what they did is called the quick slide glitch, where if you do the right number of inputs, you can travel inside the shell at the same speed as if you were running, which you normally can't. I believe you lose 8% of your running speed when you're normally in the shell.
Yeah, you travel at 5/6 speed in the shell, I believe. I don't know what the percentage is for that. But you can see here that they got that secret exit, and that allowed them to skip doing level 2 completely. Looks like Caleb did it just a bit faster. And here's some tricky movement.
Yeah, it's actually it's pretty tough. You need to start jumping like as soon as you can, basically, and it's a little hard to see sometimes when you can start. So it's pretty easy to die there. Luckily, neither of them died, and this is a very nice level so far by both of them. Little pixel stop there for Caleb. Not going to slow him down too much.
Yeah, I don't know. It was hard to notice if you're not familiar with the game, but what happened is you saw him lose all his momentum after landing on the very corner of a block. That can happen in many places in this game, and it's just hard to avoid.
It can be lethal in some spots. Luckily there, it doesn't have too much of an effect, but in other places they do definitely need to worry about it. And there are ways to make sure you don't get it, which we will see later on in this run, hopefully. You'll see how they can counteract that.
But here's the first cannon, and it's kind of like, you can think of like your Mario 1 warp zones. It just takes you right to World 5, skips everything in between.
I'm not too familiar with games before the New Super Mario Bros. Series, but unlike some of the other New Super Mario Bros. Games, World 5 is the snowy world, unlike World 4, I believe on some of them it is, or World 3.
I've only played this game and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, actually. I never played anything newer than that. I don't know, I think we already mentioned, but the reason you see him coming out of his shell, both of them are pretty much doing it when they jump, is because, like we said, you move slower when you're in the shell. It's really hard to notice, but it adds up over the course of even just one level. So that's why they're exiting the shell when they jump, because you get faster.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Snorlax... It looks like Snorlax got QSG, so he's able to just stay in the shell the entire time.
Nice.
Instead of having to do the unmorphs that Caleb had to do. Maybe Snorlax is going for a mini-manip, actually.
Ooh, we'll see.
Although, actually, I don't think he can, because he lost a lot of time in 1-2. And, so, yeah, it would have failed there.
Caleb just passed up on that blue shell. They need a mini now, if I remember the route correctly.
Yes, in the next level, they would want to get... Wait, no, not in the next level. In the next level, they want to not get the Hammer Bro, for that Hammer Bro to then come to them in 5 Ghost House, where they can potentially get a mini. But I don't know if that's the strat they're going for, because generally speaking, I don't even go for the blue shell, even if I'm like not going for mini manip, or yeah, like I just don't get that shell even if it comes up, so it's not necessary. It's
really
nice to have a backup.
Be a backup, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
But definitely not mini manip, because the Hammer Bro you can see has gone to that level, and he's actually just going to run straight at him and kill him that way through the shell.
Watch this! Bam! Super speed.
Now this does require frame perfect jumps as well, so it's hard to keep up. A few people have kept us up for like long times and set incredible individual level speedruns on this level here, but yeah, it's very hard trick to pull off. It's called Hyperspeed, I think. It's been a really long time since I've casted this, so...
that's what it's called, yeah. This is actually my first time commentating any New Super Mario Bros. Event. I'm happy.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
It looks like Snorlax had to avoid fireworks there.
Yeah, that's actually pretty common on that level specifically. You're either a little bit too fast or you're a little too slow.
Yeah, Caleb looks to be just powering through with no issue.
5 Ghost House is a pretty technical level here.
I like that movement.
Yeah, it's all about movement. Little bump there, it's going to slow him down a bit, but not too much. Let's see how Snorlax does. Yeah, not too bad. And the reason you may want to get the mini shroom is to skip this elevator section, because you can keep jumping off the walls, and because the gravity has a smaller effect on you when you're a mini Mario, you're able to just climb the elevator faster than it can actually bring you up. Yeah, words go brr.
So you might have heard us refer to mini manip. What power-ups you get can be a little bit RNG in this game. So there are, you saw the runners manipulate RNG on the first level, but you can actually keep doing it all the way to basically where they are right now, or one previous level, and get a mini mushroom early. And like Doomskull said that that makes that elevator section faster. So that's why you do it, but not really something you can reliably do in a marathon.
No, I think it depends who you're talking to. I think there's maybe a small handful of people that can do it somewhat consistently, but yeah, it is very hard to do because you need to do a lot of levels consistently as well.
Absolutely.
But now they're going into World 8 here, and World 8 is where it starts to get pretty tricky. So they've only done about a third of the run so far. The next 2/3 of the run are entirely World 8, and these levels are quite painful. So you see here in 8-1, Caleb's going to be unmorphing the entire time, which puts him at risk of getting hit by these crows that swoop down at him. But he can manipulate where they swoop down by doing the same jumps every time that he plays this level, because the crows swoop down based on where you are at a certain moment in time.
Clean.
And so you can see they're both doing that. Yeah, very nicely done. Every player does it slightly differently, so it's interesting to see the exact route that they take, but...
Ooh, getting some nice double jumps coming out from Snorlax. Those are like a 2-frame window, so they're not very easy to do. In case anyone isn't aware why it'd be riskier to come out of your shell, when you're in the shell, the crows and other enemies cannot hurt you. But you're slower, so that's why it's kind of a little risk-reward. We saw Caleb save a little bit of time. He's going for this glitch, which would allow him to skip this entire room.
So there's a thing you can do. You can do a double jump. However, it is a double frame perfect trick, I believe. So it's very hard to pull off. And as you can see, he decided to just give up on that after 3 or 4 tries. The 4th try is where you usually have to give up on it, and otherwise you're just losing time after that.
Snorlax
and you can
is
see,
committing.
Yeah, and he gives up.
Oh, that's tough. But remember, that trick is very hard to do. I commend the runners for even going for it in a race setting. That's insane.
Yeah, the rest of 8-2 is fairly simple. There's one more room for Snorlax to go through where there's a possibility of getting hit. And the reason we're keeping the shell this long is because the level after the tower here is a full water level, and you obviously swim a lot faster in the shell, so you want to keep the shell for that level.
There's some really cool movement in this tower level. Let's see if Caleb can pull it off.
It's a very hard tower level. This one tower is the bane of my entire existence.
Same, yeah. He's doing very well so far. Is he going to get the fast movement here?
Oh, he almost died there. He could have gotten crushed.
Almost got the fast movement. He's so far ahead, I don't think it's going to matter too much, barring any mistakes. Don't get squished. Oh.
You saw, I think they both picked up the flower power there. Or Caleb might have actually missed the flower power because I think he was going to get it where Snorlax was just now. And he actually gets the Taz cycle skip. Is it just cycle skip, I think.
Don't know the names for any of the tricks, or for that trick in particular, but that was very nicely done. That actually might put him back in this. Unfortunately, he didn't squeeze through that moving block, and he's having some trouble with the movement here. So he didn't save as much time as he could have, but he closed quite a bit of the gap just by getting that. So it's really still anyone's race.
And nice Bowser Jr. battles here. So normally, Bowser Jr. actually doesn't let you jump on him like this. He'll go into his shell before you can hit him. But you can abuse his hitbox a little bit by jumping on like the top left of his hitbox before he can get into the shell the first time. And then with some good timing, you can hit him multiple times, which is exactly what they did. But you can see now Caleb is in the water level, and the shell is saving so much time because you look how fast he's going.
Yeah, you go very, very slowly if you do not have the shell in the water. If you maybe haven't played this game in a while or haven't picked it up yourself, you move at like a snail's pace with that when you don't have the shell in these levels.
Snorlax lost the shell. That's not ideal.
That is a huge time loss, and it's an unforced error too. He really wasn't on a very movement-intensive part. He just maybe pushed it a little too hard.
Yeah, it's very hard to slow down your upward momentum in this. it's actually kind of impossible. But he's using these bubble columns here to his advantage. If he takes his hand off his D-pad, which he has done there, then he can keep some of that momentum for a while longer than if he was to just keep moving right. And Caleb loses his shell there on purpose, because he doesn't need the shell anymore, so from here on he'll be using the flower power.
Yeah, that is unfortunately a big time loss, but it was cool to see him showing off that little trick of taking advantage of the bubble jets a little bit more than you're normally able to.
I don't remember the exact time loss on this without shell, but I think it's about 20 seconds, I want to say.
It feels like an eternity when you're running this game. But it's absolutely not too late for him to actually come back. All it takes is, one death from Caleb, and then he'd be right back in it.
And we're so focused on Snorlax there that I completely forgot that Caleb was doing 8-4 there, which is the next level where you really need to pay attention to the pixel stops, because the upwards moving platforms can just randomly pixel stop you when you jump onto them, and they are the most horrific thing ever. And what you see the runners doing here is they're throwing fireballs, which cancels the pixel stop animation, allowing you to just not experience them.
Yeah, there are a lot of really small movement.
I was calling by Caleb.
A lot of small stuff. That's a great example of one of them, where like stuff you don't, unless you've played this game yourself, it's hard to like understand all the tiny little movements and things that the speedrunners are doing, and there's a lot of nuance to it, and I think it's really fun to like pick this game up for yourself after watching a speedrun and start experimenting with it. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I thought I was really good at this game before I started speedrunning it. Then I started speedrunning it and I realized how bad I was.
That can happen too, but it's part of the journey.
Oh my god, and both of them actually got that trick. I didn't expect for them to both even go for it, but that is a 3-frame window trick where they slide through that gap, and yeah, it's so easy to die there because you're over lava.
Yeah, we're seeing some nice high-level play from these folks. Really happy with both players' performance so far. Great showcase of all the tricks.
Now Caleb is going into the final stage of this run, really. It's what we call the gauntlet, because the levels are quite a lot harder. Now 8-5 is kind of pretty easy, you just run and jump. But some people find it pretty hard, so let's see how Caleb does. So far so good, but there's one section where it's pretty easy to miss a jump, and that's right here, right now. How's he going to do? Okay, he survives.
I always love that little wall kick after coming out the pipe. It looks so clean.
Yeah, Snorlax Dash is now basically one level behind Caleb, so it looks like Caleb is going to be taking this run. This is probably the most technical level in the game, or at least in the run, sorry. There's a lot of potential, and a lot of ways to mess up. There's a lot of ways to save time as well over like a standard playthrough of it. I couldn't even go over all of it. It just went that quickly. That's how good the runners are.
It's hard to explain how difficult that level is to optimize, and even though the level we just saw from Caleb was very impressive. We'll see what Snorlax gets.
So you see he's shooting fireballs when he jumps. That allows him to accelerate faster, I believe. Oh, and he's going for triple jump storage. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
Ooh, fancy. He's pulling out all the stops. You can tell he really wants to win this.
So nice.
So I didn't look. What was the final time on the in-game timer for Snorlax's 8-6?
I didn't look either.
I swapped back to Caleb, who was executing a Very nice 8-7 that we didn't even
I believe
mention.
on the timer it's a little slower, but in real time it's faster because it loads faster
Right, yeah.
after the black screen.
That was just amazing to watch. It's hard. It is
Another
really,
triple jump
ooh,
storage. He is pulling out all the stops. He has really practiced this.
Yeah. Oh, is that a
Alright.
mistake from Caleb?
Oh yes. It shouldn't be too much of a problem unless he dies in this level, but yeah, now he's got flower power back again. It shouldn't cause too many issues. Gets the star grab just about, and
This
the
game
rest
can
of the
be
level is free.
scary. Having to improvise when you really just want to execute your route that you've practiced a million times, it really makes your heart race. You know, messing up one trick can lead to a cascade of mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. And that level is very hard to practice because, although with the RNG manip that both runners will be using, the position of these falling magma blocks is less random. They're still kind of random, and you can see Caleb is now going for probably one of the hardest trick, in fact, in the run, and
That's
he
true.
gets it. He gets
Beautiful.
it. That is a
Unfortunately,
beautiful.
Snorlax. Sorry, go ahead.
That was a beautiful skip.
Nice.
It happens so fast. It's a, we'll see it coming from Snorlax here. Snorlax also actually had a mistake on 8-8, and he despawned the star, so he didn't get to. Not only did he not get the time advantage from it, but he also lost his Firefly and had to grab another one. So he won't be catching up on that split. Now you'll get to see if you didn't catch it before. Here he's going to do an intentional death to skip ahead in this level. Snorlax, that is. Caleb already did it.
Damn, both runners get PBW.
Nice. So the reason that they intentionally kill themselves there after getting the halfway flag is to, if you hit the halfway point and then die, and then you re-enter the level, that the green snake blocks will be halfway through the level, but they didn't have to wait for them to get the halfway point, so they just saved a ton of time doing that.
I think we missed. Unless you literally just said it, I think we missed Caleb actually missing the checkpoint and just dying.
We did.
Yeah.
I was focused on the other stream, but yeah, Caleb, if you don't hit the halfway point, you just gotta go back to the beginning. So remember how we said Snorlax was one mistake, Caleb was one mistake away from being behind? Well, now he's behind. So it just turned just like that. Or is he still behind? Is he behind or is he just slightly ahead? I can't quite tell.
Snorlax is slightly ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all it takes in this game to for the tides to turn.
Yeah, and actually, I think I missed it because I thought that maybe there was like another resync or something of the streams. So
Yeah.
when I saw the positions change, I didn't clock that Caleb had died.
Yeah, I didn't notice either because I was looking at Snorlax's 8 Tower 2 execution, which was very good. So yeah, just like that, Snorlax behind the entire run. One mistake from Caleb, and now he's ahead.
Yeah, and this is an auto-scroller level, effectively. So a mistake here is really quite... Oh my god, Caleb! Caleb, you did not just do that!
So nice.
Caleb throwing, for real.
That's what I meant about errors cascading, where you mess up one thing and it's just throws off your whole groove. I've had that happen to me more than once, both in regular runs and in the marathon setting or a race setting. It's
And this
devastating.
is such a long level. He's just lost 2 minutes, effectively, I think.
Something like on that order of magnitude, yeah.
As Snorlax now goes into Bowser Castle.
5 minutes ago, folks, would you have predicted that this was going to happen? And that's one of the reasons I really like this game, is just the level of skill and consistency that it demands is pretty intense.
The basic mechanics are fairly simple in this game compared to some others, but when you get to these really advanced tricks that use those mechanics, it's really, really hard, actually.
Oh yes, it's much more difficult to actually pull this stuff off than it looks. I've definitely fallen victim to watching a speedrun and going, oh, I could do that, and then spending 3 hours failing to get any of these tricks once.
Also, Snorlax took intentional damage throughout this level so far to basically to be faster. It's okay, he's still in the lead. He's still in the lead, just about. Oh my god! What is going on?
This is crazy. This is not unprecedented though. This has happened many times.
My first time back commentating since last summer, I think, and it's this. Oh my! I was not expecting this.
Yeah, you never know what this game's gonna throw at you. That's for sure. And
yes, intentional
honestly,
damage from Snorlax there. Sorry, yes, go ahead.
That's okay. I think it makes for a really interesting racing game because of the relatively low amount of RNG compared to the demanding execution, meaning that you know, it's really anyone's race to win most of the time. And because you're in a race setting, there's just certain tricks that you're unlikely to go for. So it really makes it a very enjoyable way to compete in the game. That's the trick that Snorlax failed the other time. It's just some tight movement here. And let's see, does he get the jump off the P-switch? Not quite, but that is something you can do. It's a frame-perfect jump.
The entire level is actually like pretty challenging. It's a very demanding level, and it's the longest level besides the auto-scroller probably. So just being able to do these things consistently is already impressive enough.
I think it's really funny because I see both runners typing in the chat right now. Do you think they're watching each other's gameplay?
Possibly, quite possibly. But here we go. Snorlax is about to... Well, I'm assuming he's about to hit the switch. But yes, what he's going to do now is called Bowser Jump, where he's once again going to jump onto Bowser Jr., and he's going to fly right over the big Bowser. And there you have it. GG's to Snorlax. Caleb's just starting Bowser's Castle now, so he's this whole level behind. And we will be heading into New Super Mario Bros. Wii now for the Shroom Zoomers team. So I believe we have the commentators in here now, so hello guys.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. This was an exciting race to watch, don't you think?
We had an amazing match.
Not for Caleb. It's fine, they're called the Caleb Carriers for a reason.
Oh, does that mean that Caleb's getting carried?
Well, that's what's gonna
They got him right on their back.
Unfortunately, he played very well for most of the run and just had a few critical mistakes. It could really happen to anybody.
Shout out to auto-scrollers.
Yes, for real.
Oh!
Unfortunate error there. I think that was a pixel stop actually though. And yeah, pixel stops are just evil in this game. They catch you off guard because you don't realize it happens until you've already jumped, and then you just have to land wherever you are.
Yep.
Yeah, I say at this point we just switch to Wii for whoever the next runner is for the team, and we just, you know, call it a day. Yeah, Caleb, if you could knock game over, it would mean a lot to us. Trying to see some Mario Wii action.
So how does this relay work? Do you just go? Do you go right into the next game when someone finishes, or do you just tally up the times at the end and have everyone go at the same time?
It should be switched off right now to Mario Wii.
I mean, Mario Wii, they have to do the intro cutscene, which isn't a part of the time, so it's not like a huge deal, but probably still in that.
Not sure why it hasn't switched over yet though, but it's not that big of a deal. We're still over here watching Caleb jump around and have fun.
The runners have started Wii, looking at their streams, or at least Big Cheese has.
All right, looks like it's time for Doom and I to head out.
Yep, it's been a pleasure commentating, and good luck
Same.
to the rest of the runners. Good luck to the rest of the commentators. Have fun.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
2 people, I guess.
Rip Caleb.
Oh my goodness, man.
They're gonna put cheese on the screen.
I think this is just a Caleb's room now, not gonna lie.
They're hating on cheese right now. They do not want to see his gameplay. Yeah, he's already in 1-3.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's in 1-3 right now.
Alright, hey, whoever's on the Caleb carriers, bro, you know, hey, good luck. Have fun. Yeah, we are the Mario Wii commentators. I'm Alien. We got NM Speedruns over here.
Yep.
NM Fall Guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if we will be. I mean, one of the other team might be an NSB2 by the time we get to the other team, so we might not be commentating SBW here today.
Look, maybe they just want to give everyone's full attention to Caleb.
Dude.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude. Can we like reset the relay maybe? Like, can we just do like a quick little reset maybe?
okay. Guys, Big Cheese said he would do bomb full.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's you know.
He said he
This
would do
is
an
really,
honorary
really bad.
bomb full considering he's so far ahead of them.
Yeah. We're not actually gonna redo, but you know, I like.
It'd be nice
The
to
Caleb
see the bomb
carriers
full
are just,
attempt
like-
at least, you know. Get on.
It's going to be quite difficult for the Caleb carriers to come back here, but hey, and you know, you never know. We got
Is
SBW.
the guy running this like take a nap? What's happening?
We got SBW and what's it called? Well, NSB2. It'd be pretty hard to lose 4 minutes in NSB2, but anything is possible, I guess. I'm not sure how many lives Caleb has left. Oh wait, yeah, it says right there, but I can't really see it. It's a little small.
Yeah, I think
Does
it
say
says
4.
6.
Oh, 6. Okay, well, I mean,
He got hit. Oh,
Caleb,
no.
just please, dude, play it safe. Like, I'm actually begging you, dude, please.
This is like a generational mistake.
At this rate, Big Cheese will be done with Mario Wii before we see him on screen. But yeah, so I'm assuming he's in World 5 somewhere just having fun.
Yeah, he just got the star in 5-1. He's on
Yep,
a
we got
little
we got like the off-screen, like just watching his stream commentary.
run.
Caleb, just, you know, please just, yeah, please. If anyone wants to watch the Wii segment. Yeah, there's the link in chat if anybody wants to. Oh,
Dude,
we got some Frog
Snorlax-
Flinger. Shout out to Spicy Noodles for making this epic game called Fraud Flinger. I suggest everyone check it out. But yeah, we got a little bit of Frog Flinger speedruns now. It's pretty awesome.
What the going on?
I'm not sure what Caleb's gonna do if they don't switch him off. Maybe he can play like some DS mini games.
I think he
or
did
some
fall
Luigi
asleep.
Poker.
I think he came back though. Can we get Big Cheese on? He finally responded to Volza.
GG to Caleb. Okay, I'm out.
Dude, let's go. 31 flat.
Okay, that was a pretty good forced one there. GG to Caleb. 7 minutes behind.
All right.
Okay, here we go. We got Big Cheese.
Oh, it's a picture.
We got some splits. We got a little screenshot going. I think it's cropping. That's why it's just a screenshot.
Alright.
But yeah. Okay, we're back. Okay, we got DCA on there too.
All right. We got Big Cheese going to fight the Piranha. So one cool strat you'll see in here is they'll be doing some down drills because that like makes your hitbox bigger so you don't have to turn around as much. As him showing there, he can like, oh, having a little fun in the air. But I don't know. Yeah, so I think Cheese should be going into 5-3 right now. There's a lot of different movement in this level. There's this thing called donut jump where you dump off 2 bram balls relatively at the start without turning back. And then there's a weird shell strat where you like throw a shell at one of the bram balls to like minimize turn back. There we go. He got the donut jump.
so there was a split path between 5-2 and 5-3. 5-3 is faster because of a pipe load in 5-2.
There was the WSS. He's looking like he's on a pretty good run. Yeah.
DCA now it's starting pretty well, so you know, we get to explain a little bit of World 1 now. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah,
A
we
lot
got
of hold
1-1,
right.
grabbing the prop, which we will need until about 8-1, and then we will get it back in airship. So basically use it for basically the whole run.
I do think Big Cheese said he would go for an honorary bombful in 5-4. I don't know how serious he is about that, but that could be.
I mean,
Pretty
he
big
could honestly
change
go
up.
for about 3 bombfuls at this point and still be ahead of the other team. So
He did also
Um,
say he was trying to get like a high 21 5x, so maybe that could help him on that.
interesting. But we
Definitely
got 5
able
tower
to-
here.
He
This
may
is
be
a
going for a
cycle-based?
cycle called. Oh yeah, well, I'm sure most of you guys have heard about 556 from some videos on this game.
Yeah,
but
556. You can also go for a faster variant, which is, well, it's the same cycle, but just getting it faster. Okay, oh yeah, ASIC cycle right here.
There, he's
ASIC's
doing it.
getting up there faster. Which you can get like with normal 556 movement, you can get like a I think like a high 557 max or something like that. But with ASIC cycle, you just got a
High 559. You can
Great
get a 560,
tower.
but it's honestly kind of insane. I think is it only IL door or can you get an RTA?
I think Yakker's done an RTA door, but I don't know about anyone.
Yeah. So basically, not really. Yeah, Big G just kind of, you know, he's showing off the big strats here. He knows what's up. He knows what day it is today. DCA finishing 1-2, which is also pretty straightforward. World 1 in general is just kind of not too bad. Also, shout out to only me on the commentary right there, you know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, and
But yeah, now going into
one,
No.
5-4, which is we will be skipping the raft.
Yep. And here's where we can see the hopeful bombful attempt. I think he will be. Well, the strat idea is you are in 5-4, and there's this part where you can go above the screen. You have to spin up, but what you can do is if you land on a bomb and then do a frame perfect spin, you can land on another bomb, and then with some like precise twirling and stuff, you can just jump off a bunch of bombs and you get across. It saves like somewhere
Couple
around 2
IGT.
seconds.
Yeah, DCA finish up with World 1 now, going into World 5. Let's see if we can see some clean movement here from Biggie Cheese. It's looking good. I'm assuming he's gonna go for Bombful. I mean, he can't. He doesn't really have much to lose right now, so I think he'll be good.
Does look like a good setup. Oh, he's going for it.
Okay.
Oh, no way.
No way. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, he's the
Just
goat.
digging the grave deeper for Team Caleb Carriers right now, dude. That was insane.
What more could you ask for? from
357
Big Cheese?
is honestly crazy in a race, and also this setting. Yeah, so normally you wouldn't jump off those bombs. Normally you just go like fly up into the ceiling and go onto like a moving platform. But yeah, you can do that and save a couple IGT, and it looks very clean. So
Cheese is actually on a really good run right
yeah,
now.
Cheese is on a really solid run right now. Well, I didn't see the first half of it, but yeah.
I think he's. I think he could PB if he plays well. This is definitely a PB possible run, I think.
Yeah, pretty solid stuff. Ghost House now. Not really too much to it. There's some little interesting move at the end, but mostly just like tight movement.
Ooh, taking a little slide. But yeah, I
DCA
don't
into
know.
5-1.
Still in uncharted territory. The stream has not seen this level yet. Let's see, she's not going for the new strat, but that I guess makes sense for a race.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see a meme jump from Big Cheese here. Let's
Oh,
go.
look at that.
That jump where you have to jump early to not bonk. Pretty cool. There's a lot of alternatives where you can get like a different cycle of the booze with like a bonk or a turn back. Yeah, no, he's on a good run. He's like Looking at his stream, he's 1.5 seconds behind PB. So I
Solid.
think he could definitely PB. And he just needs to. I think his PB doesn't get coding. So.
11:56.9 was the split time for Cannon, which is honestly pretty insane.
Living up to the name of Shroom
Yeah, going to World
Zoomers.
8. World 8 is very, very scary. The first couple level. Well, actually, never mind. Well, 8-1 is like probably the easiest, and then you get into like the dark era. Get DCA. The Piranhas. Little 92.
There are quite a few movement strats in 8-1 that you'll see some shells and stuff and damage boost. This level's had a lot of different movement changes through the years. Interesting setup by DCA there. The swag spin.
Oh.
Oh,
DCA damage. Luckily, there is a backup prop right in this pipe right here.
pretty good timing to get hit.
Yeah, so she
Alright.
gets the prop, and she does. Let's go. Back in action.
She's getting through 8-1 pretty fast.
Getting the old 8-1 triple.
Nice Walmart from DCA.
Big Cheese apparently shaking uncontrollably right now. Shout out to nervousness. But yeah, next up we got Tanashi and Cads for NSB2. We got Cads on Team Shroom Zoomers, and we got Tanashi on the Caleb Carriers. Hopefully he can carry Caleb.
Ooh, nice pipe kick from DCA. That one's mostly around the community regarded as a difficult trick.
It is free. I have to say it here first.
We'll probably see Big Cheese going from a couple strats here, like a Goomba boost right here, which you'll see in here in a second, I think. And a different star grab where you go under. Oh, missed the boost, but it doesn't lose too much. Oof. Nice backup though. But he should be going for a strat called RSG or reverse star grab, where instead of going over and ground pounding, he jumps on these Goombas here and he grabs the star from underwards. And he gets a possible. Yes, he did get the Goomba boost there too. Alright. Well,
A
a little bit of a goofy turn back, but you got it.
Pretty nice. 4-3-3. That's good. That's like
Pretty respectable 426. DCA getting a 557.
Clean. Okay, apparently that A2 sucked and he's bored now. Unfortunate.
He's so bored.
God, you video games, thank you so much for the raid with the party of 10. That is so wholesome, dude. You video games will be commentating in the next run of NSB2.
He's also playing in
Yeah, look
NSLU, right?
Yeah, NSLU as well.
Be seeing a lot of U video.
What are the U video games?
Alright.
Alright,
I'm wondering
DCA.
if Cheese is going to be going for the new Fire Flower strat. I believe he is not. He's talked about not going for it in races, but the idea is you can skip the mushrooms at the start and the checkpoint and get a Fire Flower later on for the wall kicks, because when you do wall kicks, if you shoot fire, it like resets your momentum. So it saves like a few frames, I think. But it's also more risky because you play more of the level is small. So we'll see if he gets the mushroom right here or not.
See this Muffin triple.
Let's go. Shout out
to
to
Gasping
Muffin.
Muffin. DCA saving before 5-4, which is pretty smart.
Alright, looks like he's not going for it. Smart move.
Yeah, basically if you save after 5 tower, and you like die in 5-4 during the skip, you can just reset your console or whatever, and then just go back, and then you'll have the prop again, so you can retry it.
Maybe we'll see a bomb full from DCA to catch up. Would be hype.
maybe.
Not sure we will, but you know, pretty clean 5-4 though.
Looks like a good setup. And not going for bomb full. Rip.
By the way, bombful is a trick that rarely, like, not a lot of people do.
Yeah, Cheese going for that and getting it is. I mean, he's really good at it, but
I mean, people in like a world record level are going for it. and
Yeah.
I guess if you're consistent with it, which a lot of people are not. 'Cause it is
he's
very
kind of the goat
difficult.
for that one. Basically, is all you need to know.
Finish up 8-7. Big G's almost done. It seems like his run just started, but probably because it started in 5-3.
Ooh,
Oh, Big G's losing some momentum there.
very, very good backup. That
High 3-3-9.
that movement, stealing, whatever it's called at the end of there, can be deadly. I have died there a few times.
He says it can
On
still
tape.
PB though.
Dude, he's currently plus 1.9. So yeah, I guess he could make it work. I think his PB gets late first, instant third.
You see that coding double, the bombless.
Would be really crazy to get a PB in the relay.
Solid ghost house from DCA. Oh, no meme jump. Gotta wait for the ghost, the booze, but not that bad.
Ooh, that was a very nice prop grab from Big Cheese. Barely getting on the edge there. A lot harder than it looks. Should be jumping off some cannonballs right here. Ooh, the swag double jump.
A little scary.
Yeah, as we've said, Big Cheese is on PB possible pace, and he's, I believe, yeah, he's 4th place on the boards, which means that's not an easy thing to do. He's really on a good run.
This plus the Caleb thing, dude.
Caleb
Shroom
Carriers
Zoomers
might have a little
are,
too much on their back.
they're having a field day right now.
Ooh,
But, you know, it's not over
forgot
yet.
that
You
wall
know.
jump was faster. Ooh,
NSP2 and NSLU are pretty consistent games, though. So it's going to be hard for the Caleb Carriers to come back from this. But, you know, anything is possible.
looks like a really, really good airship from Big Cheese. It's gonna be like
That's
a
solid, dude.
really high
413.
413. That's like
Pretty insane. Okay, now we got some bombless, which basically, normally you would, Bowser Jr. shoots some bombs out of the bottom of his clown car, but instead you can actually go up and hit him with, you can just ground pound him. It's optimal to ground pound him twice. Hopefully we see that today.
oh,
Okay, we got the first hit.
there we go. It's like oh,
Oh,
a
what?
little bit too late.
In my noob eyes, I thought that was gonna work, but
Third hits are usually easy to back up. He should get one here. Ooh.
come on.
Oh.
Man. Unfortunate, but still got first hit though, so
Rip
you know,
PB,
not
but still a
terrible.
Insane race run.
Still a really good run for a race, though, for sure. DCA with a solid 8-1. Yeah, DCA still on a solid run, too.
Looks like we should be able to see a little bit of a meal from Big Cheese, probably.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see a little meal.
Meal action. Possibly the snack, the crumb, or the vomit.
Isn't the crumb the vomit? Isn't it the same thing?
I don't know. It's probably like the vomit, but it is faster.
I like everyone in the chat, too. Okay. Everyone's just saying the meal wrong in the chat. You guys need to, like, learn how to spell, I guess.
It's not called ATC. It's the meal.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Get with the times. Sorry, autocorrect. It's okay. I forgive you. Alright, so the first room of the castle here isn't too bad, but, you know, it gets a little more difficult towards the end. That was a on-purpose bonk there to set up these fire bars.
Pretty decent first room here. But yes, there is a trick. For those who don't know, I'm sure a lot of people know, but for the unaware members of the audience, there is a trick in the Bowser fight where after you hit the first switch and he gets all big, he starts throwing some fireballs at you with his mouth. And what you can do is if you align yourself by spinning at the right time, you can get his fireball to create a 1-block gap at the top of the screen. And if you get in there, you can clip above the screen and just run atop instead of doing the fireball section. And then because of how the game's coded, it's hard coded to just push you back down for like the actual escape segment, so you don't get stuck up there. You're just chilling. You're fine.
Almost like it's perfect, really. Yeah, that is the meal, and hopefully we'll be seeing it.
Cheese is very, very good at the meal. He's pretty consistent at it, so. And I'm pretty sure DC is as well. It's not too hard of a trick, but we should be seeing at least one meal.
Yeah, if you miss it, you lose about... I'm not actually sure how much it is, but it's not that much, but it will kill your PB if you're on pace, unless your PB is
Or
terrible.
around 15 seconds over getting it, depending on how well you know the fireballs.
Yeah. I mean, most people just reset if they don't get it, unless, like, their time isn't really that good.
Or they're in a race.
That, too. Yeah, DCA in 8-7. Not insanely far behind Big Cheese, but it's kind of hard to catch up when you started with the 8-minute deficit. Okay, here comes the meal coming up on a hot steaming platter. Will we see it? DCA opting for the old Fireflower strats, I think. And here we go. It's time.
That looked like a
Or a
pretty
meal.
good spin. I think that's
Pretty good.
The fireball. All
And we get
right.
the gap. And we're
And
going
he's in. Look
so
at
once
him
you get in, you jump a
go.
couple times, and then you get, you're just right up on the top. Cruising.
Got
And then you
dinner
should kind of
tonight.
push out right here. And we are eating a gracious meal for dinner tonight, guys. I hope you all enjoy the meal and are grateful for it. Yeah, Big Cheese hitting really all the hard strats in this run. Like getting all these strats in one run is honestly really difficult. So, you guys are feasting your eyes on greatness right now.
I don't know. What more?
Little
could you
Thomas
want?
strat at the end. 5-2-6 ending. That is a really solid run.
That is a
really good.
great run. Everyone give
Huge
GGs
GGs to
for Big
Cheesy.
Cheese in the chat. This is not normally how.
24-17 is
Yeah.
honestly crazy for only getting one hit of bombless.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, huge dub. The Shroom Zoomers are honestly just on. They're on the run right now.
They're on a different level.
But yeah, we got some NSB2 coming up. We got the commentators in here. We got Jay and Uvid.
Hey everyone, I'm Uvid. I'm gonna be commenting
everyone.
on SMB2.
I'm J Dude.
Hi, Jay dude. In your
How's it
video.
going?
Hey Alien. Those are some pretty crazy runs.
Yep, we're on some pretty spicy stuff right now.
Yeah.
Love the meal.
We'll have to see if this gap closes, but it's definitely not gonna happen during NSMB2. This game is usually pretty consistent.
Yeah. Also a
Never know.
good runner here from CAD.
Oh, alright, CAD's already starting, so. The only thing he's really going to be doing in this first level 1-1 is he's going to be trying to avoid these music blocks, because if you jump at them in the wrong way, they can kind of screw up your momentum. So, and then at the flagpole, do you want to talk about the flagpoles, J-Dude?
Yeah, sure. So, I don't remember exactly the frame time save, but at about 2,000 points on the flag is the best spot to land, and it saves time over next 1,000 points, and then 4,800 and outwards from there. So it's just best to hit that area and save a few frames each time.
Yeah, exactly. And generally, like, did you say this? Like, when you do a triple jump, it lets you hit that 2,000 spot?
Yeah.
That's kind of the
So,
setup
yeah,
generally.
triple jump into the flag.
Let's see if DCA gets this bombless, though. because nothing's
Yeah,
going on
Cody
really here
Nibble.
in 1-2.
Right, we still got some Wii action going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let's see it. No Innistrad Mastrat.
Aw.
that's unfortunate. Can we see a backup though?
It's like Bowser Jr. is having some bombs today.
Maybe a
Close.
backup, maybe.
Second hit backup
Aw.
was pretty rare. Those ones feel a lot harder than
Ooh, man.
I don't know why. Just feel that way, I guess.
Maybe one more chance for it here.
Bowser Jr. is just not being nice today, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. It was a good effort.
Going into Castle though to see the Daimale.
We hope to see it.
Hopefully we'll have
Oh,
some
and
fun
then
dining.
back to Cad's run just a little bit. This is the first level that kind of really has the slopes. So, of course, he's going to be jumping over those upward slopes because they kind of slow you down, and trying to slide down the downward slopes because it speeds you up a little bit. And SMB2 is kind of all about the tiny optimizations because it's definitely the most optimized out of all these games.
Yeah, for sure. Could see some quick optimization here in one tower. Just so where it really matters to have a lot of small and quick jumps.
Yeah.
Missing a cycle here, but that's okay.
Would you say this is probably what, like, in the top 3 hardest levels of the run?
But at world record level for sure, top 3 hardest.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And I guess, to give some context, so the world record for this is 2604, correct?
Yes, I believe 0.4 free by Zen.
Nice. And yeah, Cad's PB is a 2612, and then the other runner, Tanashi, who will be coming up soon, has a 2613. So we're probably going to be looking at a close race.
I'm hoping to see some great stuff from Tanashi. I heard he took a ton of energy drinks and couldn't have his nap.
Yeah, he slept
So-
for a whole hour and 15 minutes, so I'm sure he's going to be well rested for this.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Cad's going into the cannon, and the cannons in this game are different. You don't just like jump in and get shot to the other world. You got to play like a little game of Super Mario Run here, and you're going to see Cad collecting these red coins because it's going to give him a gold flower in his inventory, and more on that later. It's going to be important. Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
already in World Mushroom.
Yeah, we just take all the cannons as they come in SMB2. And these bonus worlds are World Mushroom and World Flower where the cannons you do too.
Yeah, it's a little different than the other games where it's like you go to World 1 to World 5 to World 8. This one, it's World 1 to World Mushroom to World Flower to World 6, because this game ends at World 6 for some reason. So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess just a little distinction for the canon worlds. Excuse me.
And then Cad picked up the star there. Even though you got to go a little out of your way to get it, it ends up being worth the time because it just speeds up Mario so much. I think it's about, what, like 2 seconds? 3 seconds faster overall to get the star?
Yeah, I think about so, and also a lot safer.
That
There's a lot of
too. Yeah, a lot
enemies in the
safer.
water. So Cad's entering a auto scroller here where he's going to be grabbing the gold flower. But while it's scrolling, we can, I think, turn our attention to DCA, see if we can have another meal.
Yes, let's see if we get the meal.
We see the feast here today, folks.
The feast, the double meal.
2-for-1 special.
Fine dining.
Yeah, buy one get one free deal today. We see it take place. Looks
Could be a good spin.
okay. It looks a little high. That was good.
Oh,
Hey yo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
it's a little late.
I thought it was, but yeah, unfortunately, not.
Oh, that's okay.
Good backup though.
Yeah, this is going well, the backup for sure. So I guess we can talk a little bit about what Cad is about to do. So Cad's going to do a setup here where he waits at a certain spot, and he's waiting for a certain visual cue on screen. And when that visual cue happens, he's gonna throw a gold ball at this little roulette block here. And if he times it correctly, it should give him another gold flower. So let's see if he gets it.
Nice.
So that gold flower is the more important one, and that one's gonna come in handy way later in the run. If everything goes according to plan. JD, do you want to talk about why he has gold flower right now, though?
Yeah, right now, in one of these off-screen walls later, there's going to be one of these urchins that he's going to have to move by to get into a pipe. He can only kill them with these gold flower blasts as he's doing right now.
Yeah, otherwise
So-
you would have to like either damage
Yeah.
use through this urchin, or you would have to just wait for it to move, and both of those are really slow options. But the urchin is like right below that pipe he just entered, so he didn't even have to deal with it because it was dead. And then
GG's
right here he's gonna GG's DCA. Right there he's gonna wall kick off that pipe as it spits him out. I think that's a trick in all of these games that you can do. All these NSMB games have those pipe kicks.
Well, looks like that's all for me. Well, have a good race and commentary and
GG's,
stuff.
guys. See ya.
GG's.
Yeah,
Alright.
thanks for
GG.
commentating.
Good commentary. All right, Mushroom Ghost House. Yeah, he's gonna be taking this left door. Back when I ran this game, we used to take the right door, but it's a little faster to do the room on the left, but also harder. Hopefully, it goes well.
Back in the Stone Age.
The Stone Age. Yeah, what was that? About 5 years ago when I ran this game actively. Actually, more
Yeah.
like 6. Yeah.
Got Tanashi in here as well. Nice to see it.
Yep. Both. Nice to have both people on the same game here. Hope he's feeling
Fortunately,
nice and energized.
yeah. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone's audio's working right now, but that's okay.
That's all right. I don't know if y'all hear my dogs barking in the background. That might happen a little bit. I apologize for that. All right, and then this game is a little bit infamous for like its auto scrollers. So Cad's going into the second big one here. Is this the longest one? It might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the longest one, aside from that first room right there.
Yeah, I think after this though, it's really not that bad.
One thing he will be doing is grabbing his Tanuki leaf, which is the best power up in the game.
Oh yeah, the most useful by far.
Actually, going to immediately come in useful in this level. Later on, he's going to have to fly up to a pipe at the end to enter it early.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about these vertical auto scrollers is you can actually go off screen, but like the elements of the level don't actually load until you're close to them. So you wouldn't be able to like enter the pipe at the end like way early because it's just not loaded. But he's still going to enter it kind of early, like off screen. So unfortunately, you just got to take the auto scroller. And he'll be... Oh no, he can't grab a backup leaf here because his inventory slot is already filled with that gold flower that he got earlier.
I guess
So-
while we're dealing with the auto, we can see Tanashi's one tower.
Yes, let's see how this goes.
Ooh, it's looking pretty good.
Actually, very clean. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Still some time save over CAD there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, we're starting to come up on that part where he's going to fly up. So hopefully you can time that correctly. If he does, then... Well, it's going to be kind of hard to tell if he did it perfectly because he messed up the beginning. So
Right.
I guess we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and I don't exactly remember where the screen stops if you hit it correctly, but
Yeah,
Love
that's
to
okay.
see.
It's okay. Let's see if Tanishi's able to get these gold coins here. Or sorry, these red coins. Hopefully.
And meanwhile, Cad's gonna start to fly up here and
Yeah, it's
try
coming up
to
right about
insert pipe in the
now.
middle of the screen.
If he does it correct, you'll just see the
I
screen
think
kind of
he
freeze.
no, he got it.
There we go. Okay, I think that was a little late, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And with that being said, we're on to the mushroom cannon, which is going to take us toward flower.
One thing Cad's going to do in this cannon is he's going to hit this gold block because the gold block respawns about every 200,000 points you get on the world map.
Well,
Well,
he's going to try.
he was trying to hit it, but now the block's going to respawn again uh, in World Flower because he missed that. He was trying to avoid the double gold block respawn there.
This
Commentator's
cannon
curse.
and also the one in World Flower, if you don't have the Tanuki suit, they're like actually pretty hard, but with the Tanuki suit, you can just fly over everything, so it's quite nice. And the other thing is that he grabbed that gold flower for his inventory all the way back in Mushroom 2. If he had missed that, he could get the red coins from either of these cannons as a backup and still get a gold flower. So that is an option. It's just kind of hard to do.
Yeah, for sure. I've gone through those backups, and I do think they're very difficult.
Yeah, I would say actually, like, while the Tanuki suit makes it easier to get through the cannon, it's harder to get the red coins, for sure.
Yeah. Good flower one there from Cad. Gonna
Yeah,
take
quite
this
nice.
this block right here. Nice weird remote from
Tanashi.
Cass. Oh no.
Oh,
I
did he
didn't see
die?
how he died.
Oh.
That is a unexpected level to die in.
Oh man, that's tough. How far in was he? I wasn't even paying attention.
Mm, maybe like a quarter, but I'm not sure.
Shoot. Should have equipped that gold flower, huh? Or maybe he did. I don't know.
Yeah, now I'm not sure if he will be able to get a reserve gold flower.
That's alright. Cad's gonna grab
F8
another
here.
star here.
Oh,
That's gonna let him do a little auto scroller skip. Do you want to talk about dash flying? He's doing it right now.
yeah, we never actually brought it up yet. Well, I guess this is the first
This is the
instance.
first time. Yeah.
So dash flying there. Let's see what he's doing is he goes into flying with his full running speed, and then he's kind of mashing Y and B at the same time, like Y then B, and then repeating that over and over again to do this dash flying in the air that lets him like keep flying horizontally and maintain his full speed.
Yeah,
So
normally if you just hold the B button, you slow down to walking speed really quickly. And so by doing the dash flying trick, you are able to maintain your full running speed and get really big skips like that one at the beginning here. And it's actually really easy to do. Like if you want to just try it at home, it's super easy.
looks like Tanashi did, I think, time the gold flower from the roulette block, so that's cool.
Nice.
We'll be able to
That's
use
good.
that on the sea urchin.
All right, and skipping that over platform at the end. The Tanuki suit also has the ability to kind of float in the air for longer, and that can be useful in some spots as well. You also have the tail swipe. I don't think we see too much of that in this run, though. There's a little trick with it that lets you like keep some momentum in a later level, but I don't think we actually use it that much other than that.
Right. Yeah. Is that like where you tail swipe off an edge and fall a little faster, or is it something else?
Well, I would actually. That's also a thing. I was talking about 6.5, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this cannon's
I
kind
didn't
of a
hear
breeze with the.
anything.
You're good. This cannon's kind of a breeze with the Tanuki suit. All right. Well,
After,
6 time.
yeah, and a lot less auto scrollers to deal with now.
Yeah, no, that mostly is done, other than the final boss. So that's nice.
Hmm.
6-1 is, I guess every single one of these games has like a random meteor level, and 6-1 is technically this game's random meteor level. But as long as you do the correct movement every time, you shouldn't actually ever lose any time here. So that's quite nice. There is a little skip here at the end. He's gonna kind of hang like not quite at the top of the screen, because if he went to the top, he could potentially get hit by a meteor. So that's just the best way to do it.
Yeah, good skip there by Cad. And all
Yep.
these dash fine strats, they're not too difficult.
No, not at all.
Some are,
This
but not
game is
these ones.
This game's probably the most beginner friendly to get into out of the 5 that we're seeing today, I would say.
It's actually the one that I got into first.
Me as well, yeah. I mean, we actually got into it around the same time, so.
Oh yeah.
This
Six,
Ghost House.
Yeah,
Would
it's
you
one
say
of
this
the
is
harder
okay?
levels.
Would you say I was gonna say? Would you say this is a top 3 level? Because I think this might be top 3 hardest.
Yeah, I think One Tower is actually fourth.
Yeah,
Mostly because of
this is
this
probably
Boo
third.
Avoid right here. Yeah, little tough. Cad wanted to fly near that Boo, but not facing him, so the Boo would go downwards and he could fly over it. And
Yeah,
then there's
there's a
also
way
these
where
wall
you can.
jumps.
Yeah, these wall jumps are really tight to do correctly. Yeah, he kind of had to do 2 extras there, but then also that thing with the Boo. There's a way where you can set it up so that you're still moving to the right, but you're facing left, and still like moving to the right at full momentum. But it's pretty tricky. So yeah, a lot going on in this level for sure. And of course, you're facing to the left so that the Boo moves away from the switch, because otherwise, it won't move. So 6A, he's also going to grab the star, but this one barely saves time. Doesn't it only save like 0.2 seconds or something?
I think a bit more like if you do it really good, like half a second.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think people have probably gotten better at this since I last ran.
Yeah, need some good wall jumps right here,
Nice. Yeah,
and
that
then
was
here's a
cool.
star.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
Normally with the level, I believe you get a low 262 without the star. So
Yeah.
that was actually about even.
Yeah,
But that's
about
okay.
even there.
Still good to show it off.
All right. This is probably number 2 hardest level, right? 6 Tower. This is one of the coolest skips for sure.
Yeah, number 2 or number 1 versus 6 Castle, but a lot of
For
vertical
real.
movement here and big skip.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the most like movement intensive level.
Good so far. Now it's flying all the way up. Ooh,
Oh no. That's okay actually. That's not even that bad.
barely clips the
Oh,
burner.
okay. I thought he was going to regain his P speed, but he's doing something else here. So,
Yeah, I guess safety or I guess it's for
yeah.
safety, but I think
No,
it would
that's
have
fair
been
enough.
a little faster to regain P speed.
Yeah, probably a little bit, but that's okay. Maybe once Tanashi gets to this level, we'll see him skip the ending here. Still pulled off like half the skip, so that was pretty good. All right, this boss fight is technically the only instance of RNG in the whole run. There's a chance one of these little dinosaurs will shoot out a fireball. Hopefully, it doesn't happen. You can kind of react to it if you're good. It didn't happen though.
Yeah, that's the only RNG in the run.
Yeah, it's quite nice that there's like basically no RNG. It doesn't even happen that often, right? Like I don't think it's like a 50% chance or anything. I feel like it's somewhat rare that fireball gets shot out.
Yeah, it's really rare, but because of that, it's actually really annoying when it does happen.
That's true.
Like,
I agree with
why
that
me?
statement.
Oh,
Yeah, that is true. Oh, huh. Okay. Well, hopefully he can get another leaf here because there is
yeah,
a skip coming up at the end, and this one saves a decent amount if he can get some P speed and fly over the ending section. Oh
and
yeah,
there we
he
go.
easily got it. There we go. We don't have to wait on this slow platform.
Oop.
Oh, I hate when that happens. But that
Okay.
was a really good reaction that he bounced off that bird there. Okay, cool.
Six five coming up. That's actually what you mentioned earlier about the tail swipes.
Yep.
Off of the seesaws in this level. It's pretty minimal, but for this game, a good time save to tail swipe off of all these seesaws because you go forward a little bit each time, and it ends up saving about like 0.3 in this level.
Yeah, it's like the most random thing. I'm not even really sure why it works.
Yeah, me
Maybe
neither.
there's
It
an
actually,
explanation somewhere, but I don't know it.
but no emergency in 6-5 there for CAD. I'm going on
Nice,
to
nice.
6 Castle.
All right, we're already almost done here. This
Tanashi gets
is,
the FA skip.
in my opinion, this 6 castle is the hardest level to run. Do you want to talk about what he's going to do in room 1?
Yeah, I would agree. And in room 1, that's maybe the big skip in any percent.
The big
I guess it's a glitch, close to a glitch. Burner
Yeah.
clip and burner cycle coming up. He wants to bounce off the drive bones and be moving left through the side of the burner to clip slightly through the edge. Oh, that
Okay,
was
cool. He flipped
perfect.
it. That was great. He didn't quite make it fast enough to get what you were talking about. We call it the burner cycle. It's like the fastest cycle you can get, so you don't have to wait there. But getting the clip is still really fast, so that was great. Way faster than trying to do a damage boost or waiting around for the burner to move or whatever. And the reason that saves so much time is because before we used to damage boost through there, and then we would have a leaf in our inventory, and then we would utilize that. But now, because we don't have a damage boost anymore, we can use that inventory spot for a different power up, and that's where the gold flower is going to come in handy. Can I talk about that? I think it's kind of fun to talk about.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, essentially, Bowser fight is coming up, and actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll just let y'all see it. I think it's more funny that way, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, good castle from CAD there.
But yeah, this is great. This is going great.
These fireballs are the same each time.
hmm
Now here's the final boss.
All right, you got Bowser, hardest boss of the game. Really difficult. You got to press the Y button and then you beat him. That's it.
GG.
GG. So the reason the gold flower saves so much time isn't actually because of the Bowser fight itself. Because there's a wall jump that you can do to just go right over him anyway. It's like almost as fast as that. But what saves so much time is when you kill Bowser before hitting the switch. This cutscene that plays right here is like 6 seconds faster or something. And so it just ends up being way more worth it to use the gold flower.
Now this final boss coming up is actually
Yeah.
mostly an auto scroller again, but when it gets to the very end, he'll try to hit the switch as it comes on screen as soon as possible, and then that'll be in the end of the game.
Yeah, just kind of like that level earlier where he went to the off-screen pipe. It's kind of the exact same thing. I would say this one's a little harder to do, though.
Yeah, and if he's also going for it as Gold Mario right here, then it's a little risky.
Yeah, he does have the option of intentionally taking damage so that he can re-equip his Tanuki leaf. Because if he tried to do that right now, like if he grabbed the leaf, it would just go straight back into his inventory. You can't equip anything over Gold Flower. So he would have to take damage. So that is an option. It doesn't look like he's doing it, though. But Tanuki Leaf does make the ending a little safer because you have the ability to fly.
He is also, in general, just going up as quick as possible, because if you're still down here, Bowser will just keep on swiping. But he's
Yeah, he has to...
going up there
Sorry, go for
quicker.
it. Yeah, there's some like,
Yeah.
well, I guess you would say visual cues for like, you know, when you can go up, you know, when this next platform is loaded, so that you can kind of move on to the next phase of the fight. So there is an optimal way to do it, and it's really not too difficult.
Coming up, this next climb here will be the last one for NSMB2 for CAD.
Yep, we're almost done here already. That went by quick. It's looking like a pretty solid run. I'm gonna guess probably under 27 minutes. So
Yeah,
pretty
it
good
should
stuff.
be. I think right about here, and he'll be going up to the switch. And there we
And
go.
There we go. GG CAD.
GG.
All right, and let's see. I hopefully Tanashi is gonna have a solid rest of the run here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for us. I think we're gonna hand it over now to our NSMBU commentators as soon as they join.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I will say this much. NSMBU is possibly the most difficult of all these games. So this might be where we see a gap close. But yeah, let's go ahead and hand it over to our new commentators. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hello there. My name is Aztecs, and I'm here with Nick underscore.
Hello, it is me. He just said my name, so yeah, there we go.
Yeah, fair enough. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Nick underscore, and today we'll be commentating the new Super Mario Brothers U portion of the relay race.
Yeah. Currently we have
An epic intro
Subspace.
cutscene.
Oh yeah,
Gotta talk about it. Come on. We
All
are
right, you
doing-
guys. Well, I'm
doing a
gonna
solo
let
here.
you.
Oh,
I'm gonna
all
let
right.
you commentate. So I'm gonna head out.
All right.
Thanks
Alright.
everyone for having me.
Alright,
Bye.
see ya.
See ya.
Yep. Bye. Thanks for having me as well. Have fun.
All right. See you, dude.
All right, here we go with the cutscene. So we're watching this nice cutscene. We don't usually like have to watch it if we do any percent runs, but it's nice to watch it for relays
Because they
to get an
they
introduction.
they pulled the epic Uno reverse card of. Actually, this time you have to get to the castle.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
revolutionary stuff. You can't forget about it.
What a twist!
Dude, did Spaz just attempt the triple jump strat? Did I miss that?
I'm not sure. I actually didn't pay attention.
I didn't see it. But I
Best
saw it.
commentators here, by
Yeah.
the way. But yeah, here we have Spaz taking the acorn suit, which is essential for this
The
game,
entire
basically. You're
The only
trying to
thing-
keep it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only challenge in this game is just keep your acorns so you don't go
Yeah.
slow. So
There's actually like a strat where you lose the acorn suit, you get a fire flower and do 5 tower.
Oh yeah, this is
um,
such new hot stuff that I'm not able to do it because it's really difficult. Thanks.
Yeah,
Alex.
it's very
Didn't
new.
Didn't you? You literally came up with this.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Like Niels found it, but yeah, I kind of
You made it
revolutionized
viable.
it a
You-
little bit, if I can say it like that.
You villain. Now I have to learn that. Thank you.
No problem. No, it's like only like it's 5 seconds, which is for like a very difficult time save. And I've asked actually Enforcer today if he's gonna go for it, and he said like it depends how his practice is going. So we might or might not
might
see
see
it
it.
today. In case we
honestly-
see actually Enforcer playing. You know.
I mean, come on, Tanishi's almost there.
Yeah, that's
Tanishi's-
fair.
Yeah, we'll see. Enforcer play get that far, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that would be actually cool. So we can see like 2 different routes, kind of. So yeah.
We'll see what Spaz does. I don't think Spaz is that up to date with the strats though, because this is very recent. So
Yeah, he is like a bit newer to the original game. I've seen he got a PB a year ago though on U Deluxe.
Deluxe, yes.
So yeah, he's quite familiar with the game.
Game.
He's currently 17th place on the leaderboards and yeah, trying.
Just got the
Trying to prove
323
himself
by the
here.
way. Big win. Got to be careful
Yeah.
not to get 322. It's going.
Yeah, you skipped the
smooth.
double digit.
Yeah. I don't do that usually, so.
So yeah, you want to talk about the double digits here? What do they do, Nick?
Yeah, what do they do, Aztec? I don't know. I've never gotten
That's
one.
a good question.
I would have
right?
a clue. What do they do? No, you get a cool animation of Toad congratulating you with fireworks, and he gives you an item. It's just kind of slow, so try to avoid
Around
that.
like 20 seconds.
Yeah, like
first
15
time.
to 20 seconds, something horrendous like that. It's very cool. Cool time loss. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now we got the third level of the game already. This is I like this stage. Doesn't everyone? It's a swim. It's the only swimming level in any percent. And at the end of
that's
it, you do a cool little blooper skip, and if you don't do it, then you get hit. So, yeah,
it's quite a gamble if you get it or
it's a
you
bit of a
won't get
gamble,
it.
especially in a race like this. So we'll see if Spaz goes for it or if he's gonna play it safe.
We gotta pray for it. Let's see what happens here. So a good trick here is only to hold up and not up and right. And he gets it. Nice. That's a 1 in a million chance.
Big win. Oh, 1 in a million? Did you run the net?
Yes. According to a study in Virginia.
Oh,
yeah. Very
So,
professional.
The professional NSMBU expert has spoken.
Here we get another double digit skip.
Yeah,
If you get the
22.
22, that's big time loss, so we don't want that here. Very well played by Subspace.
Indeed, it's going smooth. Good stuff.
Good
All right,
early
now
game.
dude, we didn't even talk about this. The developers of New Super Mario Bros. U are generous gods, just like in every other newer game. They just let you skip most of the game. Although this is technically the longest game on the list. I didn't even realize this, but I think like everything is technically under 30 minutes other than this game. But yeah, you can skip a lot. We just go straight to World 5 from World 1, so yeah, pretty big win. We also got the Miiverse settings options right here. RIP Miiverse. Best social media platform that we had. Big
We'll
sad.
miss you.
We will miss you. Actually, it's technically back up if you hack your Wii or something. Wii U. You can.
Oh yeah.
I think so, but
I've
not
never
yet.
done that though. I don't think the Miiverse is too active on there though.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I want to check it out at some point for sure.
Yeah, you can try to post your PVs there, saying, "Yo guys, I got a 3801."
I got a 39,
strong.
guys. Let's go. See, people in chat are putting their PBs on Miiverse. See? We gotta do it too, Aztecs. Come on. For that, you actually have to get a PB, though. I haven't done that in 3 years, so, we'll see.
You got this. All right. Here we see Subspace in 5
Oh,
there's
dang,
1.
that was smooth. That was nice. Look at that. Spaz is
Nice
absolutely rocking.
movement.
Let's go. Yeah,
This level is actually not too difficult. It's kind of a walk in the park with the
yeah, it
acorn, but
is. But also,
without
if
the
you're-
acorn.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if you're just not paying attention, you will just randomly. You can easily get hit. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like that.
Oh, that was a close one. That was.
That good reaction by Subspace.
Yeah,
Managed
yeah.
to avoid the punishment by the piranha plant there, and he's through. 330.
He's smooth. It's especially painful because right after this stage, you can technically choose which level to go to. And if you don't have Acorn, then you should go left, but the right level is much faster. So that's what Spaz gets to do. Hey, why don't you tell the people what Toad wants?
Oh yeah, Toad. Toad got robbed by
Yeah, he
this
got
little
mugged.
fella here.
My man got mugged, and he's not going to tell the police, he's just telling the plumber. I'm not sure how that works.
I think there's some illegal business going down. I think he
Something-
stole some illegal items from Toad, and he doesn't
Yeah.
want the police to
Take all
know.
the
So.
cops, yeah.
Yeah. So the plumber is gotta help him, but in any percent we're nice to him. We're not helping him.
Yeah.
I mean we're not nice to the
We're
toads.
nice to nab it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. We gotta rescue the princess.
Now we're coming up to the long-legged fellas. Let's see how he does. Should be
Spin
fun.
jump, nice.
Yes.
It's a very not a easy jump actually.
Oh yeah, GG to Tanishi, by the way. I just noticed.
Oh yeah, he
Finished
finished
as well.
his run. Now we get to see Enforcer starting his run in a bit.
Be fun. Oh, nice. All
All
right.
right, not getting hit here. Nice.
Just not getting hit. Spaz is absolutely going ham. I love it.
Yeah,
Even
he's killing
dude,
it.
you see the pipe jump? That's so unnecessary to go for it. That's amazing. I love it. If you screw up the pipe jump there, you can just casually transport yourself into the fella above you, and then you lose Acorn, which
Oh,
technically
now we
is
get to.
there, but yeah. This is the Fire Mario stage, technically, where Spaz is right now.
Now we get to see Enforcer playing 1-1.
Did he do triple jump? I swear I didn't look again. Dang it.
No worries, I got you
Yes.
covered. He actually didn't go for it just for
Alright.
safety.
Alright.
Yeah, we
Fair
gotta respect it.
Yeah.
If he goes for the fire ride, actually, like that would be
That'll be a
insane.
massive epic win. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
see any-
I've seen him doing it before in relays or like bigger events.
Honestly, given that Caleb carriers are behind, might as well just go for it, you know? There's nothing
Yeah.
to lose here. Like, worst case,
He's-
he loses sometime. It doesn't matter.
he's currently the prodigy of Mario U, kind of first place, still holding it strong.
Indeed. Indeed.
Okazan's trying to beat him currently. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Got
Oh, we
the
saw the
fight
skip
over
from.
Spaz's side.
Yeah, we saw the skip from Subspass. I didn't even mention
Yeah,
that.
the acorn skip. This is already like a skip, but it's less difficult than the fire one. This is a much older method. You skip like half of the autoscroller like that. To be
Yeah.
fair, one half of it is skipped by just taking the pipe that the developers put there, which is pretty epic.
Yeah, it's very nice from the level
Well,
makers here.
Yeah,
Then we
only
just
got one boring autoscroller.
yeah, then we just skip it. 2?
Yeah, the one that's like almost coming up, you know, after the Boo House in the clouds.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got 5- Secret and 7- Airship. Those
Yeah.
are the two fun auto scrollers of this.
You literally forgot about 5 Secret. Nice. Let's go.
You know, it's just not worth it to remember. It's just like such a boring level. So we can talk about the weather. Have to spill the tea. Just talking about some nice stuff. We can actually watch Enforcer while Subspass is in the auto scroller level. So
Well,
that's quite nice.
apparently not yet. So just give him a minute. He's going through the Boo House. First of 2.
Yeah, another auto
Really?
scroller skip here. Very
Yes.
clean.
That is technically an autoscroller.
An
right?
89 though. That's actually really good.
Really good, yeah. Spaz is
Really good.
absolutely full sending it on this run.
He is locked in.
Yeah, you love to see it. Also, explain the firewall kick thing if you can.
Oh yeah. So the glitchy wall kicks, they are quite difficult. It kind of requires precise inputs. So it's actually very difficult to explain, but you gotta precisely press 2 buttons at the same time while facing away from the wall while you are in a falling state. And if you didn't understand that, it's okay. It's as difficult as it sounds. So yeah. Oh, we see he tried to go for the fire flower there,
Really went, but it didn't quite grab it. So
but he missed it. So we're definitely gonna see fire out. I'm pretty sure if he
Yep, if
gets
he's
another
done-
opportunity.
Yeah. All right, and Spaz is now in the first autoscroller of the game. With these little fellas, make funny noises when you jump on them. I like them. But it doesn't change the fact that it's a very mind-numbingly boring stage. I've died more times than I'd like to admit in this stage just because I wasn't looking at the screen. It's just not
A
right.
big run killer here.
Yeah,
Or-
big run killer, big run killer. You gotta just not fall asleep. That's the challenge.
Actually, if you speedrun New Super Mario Bros. U and you like speedrun it like at some point more active, there's at some point in your life you're just gonna die in this level and you cannot
It's
avoid it.
not-
It
you
will
can't-
happen to you.
It happens. Just hope that no one sees it.
Yeah. Just
Fine.
hide the evidence.
Yeah. Something. Where was that where I just walked off? That was my All Castles run, wasn't it? Yeah. That wasn't. Yeah, that was. Well, we're not going to talk about that. Anyway.
Anyway.
That's almost done here with the autoscroller. He's getting there. And Enforcer is just about entering World 5. Not before, once again, opting out of Miiverse.
Here we
The
go.
camera move on Enforcers. Am I going insane?
Oh, hopefully it's
Is
not
that
gonna
bezel
fall
on
down.
the right always there? I can't even tell. Anyway.
I thought he got a capture card, but
Yeah, I
maybe he
thought-
got rid of it.
Maybe it's not working. Alright, and Spaz is actually for real this time, actually finishing the stage. It took a lot longer than I thought. It's a long-ass stage. Hey, there we go.
Pipe kicks for the fans.
Pipe kicks for the fans, they save like, what? Less than a second?
Yeah, less than a second.
A few
But
frames. A few frames each time. It adds up, you know. If you do
yeah,
it.
it adds up definitely. There are multiple pipe kicks over the game, so yeah.
It's worth it if you're insanely good.
Yeah, just a lot of practice and you get
Yeah.
consistent at those.
Yeah. Alright, Spaz going into 7-1, and Enforcer is just absolutely smooth sailing along here. Hasn't switched to Fire Flower yet. Where's the next one that he could grab?
The next one is in the next level actually, in 5-3.
Where is that? I don't
Oh.
remember.
The next level? The bramble
no, but,
level?
like,
The long leg?
The long-legged stage, but I don't
Oh,
remember the Fire Flower.
Oh, you're gonna see that. But yeah, right now we see Subsmash going for the auto scroller skip here.
Oh yeah, this is another dude. They put so many auto scrollers in this game that you can skip. Yeah, that's an
They put-
epic skip right there. Smooth move,
Ooh,
Spaz.
that was
That was
really
cool.
clean.
That was really clean.
So he went under the waddle wing to actually
That's
save a bunch of time.
An additional challenge right there. Basically,
Looks like-
you have to avoid the piranha plants, and then after that, you also avoided the second waddle wing. That's like, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
No worries. It looks like he is he's like going for a PV attempt right
I
here.
swear,
He's-
like I'm pretty
he
sure
is
Spaz
going-
is on PB pace right now.
He is going for really
insane.
risky strats, but I respect it.
Full send. I love it. It's great. Was that?
Yeah, they.
I didn't see it. Anyway.
Oh, I didn't pay attention. I think so. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
But yeah, they put a lot of auto scrollers into this game.
Yeah, I
Wait,
didn't
the
realize
speedrunners-
we skipped so many of them, but there's technically way more of them.
Yeah, we're just saying we're bored of auto scrollers. We're gonna skip them. But yeah, here we have Enforcer going for the Fire Flower probably. And in this next big brick block right there.
Oh right, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen this before. Of course.
He's gonna kill the Bramble with style here.
Indeed.
Trying not to get hit, because if he gets hit here, all his chances are over. Oh,
Kind of out of luck.
Okay.
Ooh, all right, we're good.
oh, nice, he gets it. Now
Spaz
Spaz.
absolutely crushed that level as well.
With-
Did you see that?
Without the slowdown, without the
no
slowdown.
slowdown. It's insane. I've never done that myself. I'm not that good.
Wow.
So
He is actually. I'm pretty sure he is on PV pace.
I'm convinced.
I wish him the best luck for 7-Tower. I don't even know who to watch now, like
Yeah, they're both
Forcer or
absolutely
Subspass, because they are both entering. They are both entering very interesting levels.
Oh yeah, Enforcers. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
All right.
This is
So-
peak right here. Peak NSMBU. 7-Tower is insanely tight with the movement, and there's a lot of chances to get hit by Fire Brothers. on the left side at Enforcer, we have the insanely difficult glitchy wall kicks that he is.
Okay,
about
let's
to-
see. Okay, he
Oh.
missed the first one, but
Oh,
catches himself. Oh
Oh.
no! Oh, that is unfortunate.
yeah, that's unfortunate, but
I've
Oh,
seen him.
oh, I see the hands.
You see the hands.
see the hands. Oh no!
Oh no,
Spaz!
subspace.
No, that's so unfortunate. That's happened so many times to me as well.
Let's
That's
see
a
if he
common
goes for the
mistake.
backup.
That's
Goes
a
for the
big rip.
backup here. Okay.
Yeah, he's going for the backup. But damn, like both absolutely went ham so far, and you hate to see the fail, but understandable. Can happen really easily on both of those.
They both about like lose the same amount of time.
Yeah,
there. I
this
cannot
is still
tell.
like pretty even in terms of time, I'd say.
Yeah.
Enforcer has to redo this state. Oh, is he? Wait, what's? Oh no, Enforcer.
He is just messing around.
I was
Or
like, hold on a
content.
second. What, did I miss something? Can you do this without Fire Mario now? That would be crazy. But yeah, no. Let's see if the Kamek luck is anything to. That's kind of really low. Oh boy. Oh god.
Can't make it up. Let's see if he gets a backup hit here. Oh, he's trying, but can't
Trying,
make
but
this
it's
way
too
too
far.
high.
It's too far. It's too far.
He's not going for the Kamek snipe. Playing it safe.
Here we go.
And
Yeah,
the last
no, I
one in the
think
middle.
That's the reasonable choice there after that terrible spawn at the start.
Alright.
Alright, and Enforcer is just about finishing 5 tower now.
Boom.
And GG's to both. That was some insane stuff right here. The timing was crazy too, both entering these two stages at the same time. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
That was sick.
it's really awesome.
Bit of a shame that they both had to have a minute fail, but it happens.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, they're both really good runners, though.
This is crazy.
And playing on stream, it's like
Yeah, exactly. Like this isn't just like a random run. This is on a relay race. So much
so
respect.
you gotta know. You gotta. You're always thinking you want to perform well and stuff like that. So it can happen. Some slip ups eventually will happen.
All right. They're both also now in the Boo House. Big win. Spaz going for the epic top left corner strat there. Did you see that? Just absolutely
Yeah.
having fun. Epic stuff.
We see Enforcer going for
Yeah.
auto scroller skip.
Also smooth. Also smooth.
Also an 89 early door though, but
Yep.
really good.
Really good.
He's going for the
Yeah,
star
gotta
coin.
go for the star coin. Gotta go for the, what a Chad move. Let's go. Absolutely incredible. And done. Nice. So, what's next for Spaz? Oh, we got another
Did you see
figure.
that?
Why
Thumbs
does Star
up.
Coin grab? You gotta do it to him. You gotta do it to him. The run's not
I
bad.
love it.
Star Coin, come on. Has to happen. Has to happen. Spaz is going into 7 castle now. I wonder if Spaz is gonna go for the early cycle. Probably. At this point.
I'm pretty sure he will.
I'd be surprised if he did. Be
Yeah,
surprised.
he can try it.
I think he can try it. I think he can do it, actually. I believe in Spaz.
He can do it. We believe in
We
Spaz.
believe in Spaz. Let's go.
All bets on Spaz here. All the
bets-
pressure on him.
Yes. I love
No
Enforcer
worries.
just randomly placing his thumbs up in runs.
That is actually sick. That's it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this.
I didn't think it would be this interesting to watch, given the unfortunate gap.
Ooh,
Yo, Spaz, let's go. We got the early cycle.
nice.
Barely, really tight timing on that as well. Like with
So-
practice, you can get pretty consistent at it, but still, it's always a risk.
Practice is key here, definitely. So here at the end we have some very important information. So we're gonna meet George here. Everyone has to know this is George. Okay, see ya, George. That was George.
George is among us, but that's fair enough. Oh no, I said anyway. Yes.
Back in the day, like people just used to get runs killed by George here, but now people have gotten better. So,
I think
yeah.
I maybe lost like 2 runs to George.
Really?
Maybe not that many, but definitely happened. I feel like I ran into George a couple of times before I learned. Thumbs up to George. True.
When I started running this game, I lost way too many runs, and I would like to admit to George. Yes.
Kind of slow down a little bit, but no, I think I'm just not fast enough, Astix. You know, usually I'm so slow, I just don't run into George. That's the solution to the problem. Spaz absolutely wrecking our
Ludwig.
Luddy.
Luddy. Oh.
I love his oh. I don't think that was audible, but there's a his when you enter the fight, it just makes this awesome noise. It's just great. All right, Ludwig has a serious accident now. You don't see it, but absolutely crashes that airship. And Enforcer just sailed through the auto scroller and is now into World 7 as well.
So yeah, we got 2 auto scrollers coming up, but one of them is getting skipped again here.
Yeah.
7-1. So that's good.
Enforcer is gonna absolutely destroy this stage, I'm sure. Should be easy. While Spaz is kind of more chilling over there. This one is not skippable. This is probably the longest level in the game that you have to play, I'd argue. I'm not sure, I have no numbers on this, but... Yep, got it too, nice. Good skip. I wonder if we'll see the thumbs up after this stage as well.
Yeah, I love the confidence of those 2 guys.
Yeah,
like, really well. Well, really good gameplay here, actually.
Yeah. Look at that. Hey. Gotta show the disrespect to the Waddle Wings. Let's go. Ooh, that was a bit high. I thought that was too high. I was a bit pessimistic there, but all is well. You love to see it. 336. Spaz is absolutely trolling this Bowser hand. Fun fact, the Bowser hand is completely scripted. It's the same every time. I thought that, well, as a casual player, I thought that maybe it would actually, like, change its route or something, or go where you go, but no. It just does its thing.
Ooh, playing with fire here.
Close there. I don't know why Spaz would do that, but...
Everything for the fans.
Yeah.
Here we haven't mentioned it, but here we see Enforcer actually getting a star. Oh, another star for the backup.
Another star as a backup. Nice.
Let's see if he actually gets a stair jump at the end without the slowdown.
That is honestly, I was really impressed by that by Spaz. I didn't expect that at all.
Alright.
Alright, Enforcer, can he do it? Yup.
Nice. Just built different here.
Yeah, no, like, holy crap. I didn't think either of these would be playing as full send as they are. Sick.
I'm pretty sure both of them can still get a 37 time, even though...
I'm pretty convinced, even though they both technically had a fuck up. Like, I think 37 is still doable at this point. Pretty fun. Pretty sick. Family friendly, no swearing. Alright. Alright, Enforcer absolutely crushing Sentinel. We were just like in the warm-up call like a few minutes before we had to come up, just both swearing to get it out of the system.
It's a very difficult task for Mr. Nick here.
Yes.
Well, yeah, anyways.
7 talent, just to get back on topic. Oh, why did I say that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The thing here is, when Mario is spin jumping, his hitbox is actually getting bigger, so you really gotta be careful for the fireballs.
The fire.
Yeah, we're the Fire Bros.
A band of fire brothers. Ooh, nice. Overall, still very decent 7 tower, even with the small setback.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
oh there
grab
goes
the
the
water
hand.
here, or?
Oh, that's water.
Oh, yeah.
Man's gotta stay hydrated. Let's go. All right, and Spaz just coming to the end. I can't believe it. Like, Enforcer just finished like 2 stages in the time that Spaz was just stuck in that auto scroller. It really is insanely slow.
That is a 7-dash airship.
Man. Hey, there's
Look
the
at
problem.
Enforcer. Thumbs
Yeah.
up for 7 tower. Get Kamek RNG.
Oh, yo,
Now
we
look,
got-
yo, now look at some Spaz.
This is a new emote. Let's go. Spaz is
Yeah.
absolutely crushing Bowser Jr. successfully. Nice. And sailing all the way to the left with his wings, as you do, because that's actually faster than landing on the right. I
Because
frequently still don't do
this
it.
here.
I forget about it, but yeah.
If the tile's falling down, it actually saves around 1 second, which is quite insane to think
Insane
about.
for such a small thing optimization. It's funny.
So it's basically a free time save. But yeah, the
Oh, yeah.
Bowser Jr. fight,
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
also-
actually a very difficult fight. You have like many clips on your Twitch channel
Many
showing that it's
showing that it's complete bogus. There's so many situations where the hitbox does not do what it should be doing. It's insane, and also just user error, of course.
I mean, you kind of just gotta learn how to deal with it.
like,
It's
these days I would say I don't really have trouble with them, but it definitely took a while. Enforcer is also just doing like some advanced ooh movement. Did you see that stuff? The midair ground
It's-
pound and immediate cancel.
That's straight out from 2050 right here. Never seen before.
Never seen before movement. Let's go. All right. Dang, that was smooth too. Still grab onto the last post and not the second one. I'm literally like seeing new movement that I'm just outdated on. Alright. Spaz is going into World 8 now. As you can see here,
Trying to.
is in the castle, but for some reason not happy. Don't know why. Like it's her castle. What are you unhappy about? I don't get it. It's confusing. All right, and with that,
Yeah, really don't know why she's not
yeah, I don't
happy
get it. I
about
don't know
it.
what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. It's confusing. We gotta quickly talk about World 8. How many acorns can you get in World 8?
So without the double digit 77, it is a full amount of 0 that you
Yeah,
can get.
it's none. Exactly. You get exactly no acorns from this point on. You can technically go back to World 1 and beat Nabbit for a P acorn, but you don't. Really
Also, there's an auto scroller, like a secret exit. You see that pipe up there that leads to a secret exit. That leads to an acorn level, but that is like a lot slower.
auto scroller. So yeah.
So yeah,
Don't do it. Don't go for it.
not
So, yeah.
worth it if you try to compete at the top levels. It's worth it if your PB is actually kind of slow and you try to
Yeah,
play
if
it
it's like
safe
kind
and
of
chill.
slow like mine, then you might want to go for it. Depends.
But
Depends how
yeah,
you're feeling.
we got two
Enforcer's
very good runners.
absolutely Rushing it, by the way, did the early cycle. We didn't even mention it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like Enforcer is schmoving, like big time.
smooth and
Schmoving.
gonna meet George right here.
Oh,
Let's see.
George couldn't do it to him.
Nice.
Couldn't do it to him.
He actually got George midair, which
Yeah,
was
that's
just,
a pretty
really
that's
optimal.
It's a pretty big flex to get George midair. Spaz just finished. Was that 8-2? Did I see that? That's 8-2.
Yep.
What's he pointing at? Oh, 434. 434. I think he was pointing at 434. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's pretty insane, actually. That's pretty dang insane. Fair game as though, I have to say, like, holy crap.
Yeah,
Barely
really
any
good.
fuck-ups. He's even schmoving into World 8 here. I'm excited to see his elevator. I'm excited to see elevator on both sides, actually. Yeah, so
we have-
fun fact about this
Ooh,
game.
Enforcer getting hit.
Ooh, dang. I mean, it
Not
doesn't
too
matter.
bad though.
It really doesn't matter. Like you just
The
get,
next-
you just get it
the
back
next-
in the next
yeah.
stage. He's got 5 minutes
just
in
has
that
a
stage.
acorn.
Yeah. However, when it comes to Elevator, the next stage on the list for Spaz, you don't get anything back. It's the second last stage in the game, and they thought it was really cool to make it an auto-scroller. And skipping it is quite difficult, especially if you want to do it fast. So, you know how that goes. Personally, my least favorite stage is the second last one in the game. Isn't that great? Alright. Enforcer going into 7 airship now. As Spaz exits into...
Cross fingers for Spaz here.
Yeah. Cross your fingers, fellas. This is it's gonna be a big one. Going for the duck jump at the start, you love to see it. Gonna go for the pipe? No.
Missing the pipe kick, but let's see if he can back it up. Nice. Good execution. Reaction times.
Smooth. Very sick. This skip is very difficult. I am yeah. I have a lot of respect for people that do elevator quickly. I don't think I've seen this exact movement before, actually. It's a slightly different.
It quite changed over the times.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. I've seen a lot of people do it very differently. So, is this the current optimal strat? I think there's a few things that could have been done slightly faster.
I mean, it could be faster, but 343 is very solid.
That's super quick. Nothing. Like, no slip up. If not for 7 tower, like, dang, this would be PB pace probably for him. It's insane.
Yeah.
Sick.
We might see actually another very advanced technique in this level.
Oh, is he gonna go for that? Is he gonna go for the Bowser Jr. strat? Let's go.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know if Spaz has ever done that before. I have no clue, honestly.
If we don't see him do it, we definitely see Enforcer later do it.
Go for it, unless something goes wrong in elevator.
Let's see. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Oh, and gets hit here. That's actually a huge time
I honestly
loss.
thought he might even die briefly, but all is well.
That is quite unfortunate because if you lose the Acorn Suit here, at the end, like at the final boss fight, you're gonna lose big time because there's a manipulation you can do, and you cannot really do it without the Acorn because you need quite a good amount of height to get there.
I think it's not. Like, honestly, Spaz's run has been really sick, so I think it's cool that he went for the strat, and it's totally... It can just happen that goes wrong, so... Goes for the Fire Flower, very nice.
Maybe he's gonna go for the Bowser triple jump here. Is like gonna go for a double jump, and then like while he
does a triple
while
jump.
he is... Yeah, kinda, he like shoots a fireball at the same time. Let's see.
I've seen
like...
it before. Not sure if Spaz...
Yep, he did. If he did the double jump here, so he's like a triple jump store.
Yeah, he's stored the double jump.
And when he shoots a fireball, oh, never mind, he didn't. I thought he would go for it, but
never mind,
I don't think he knows what it is.
No, well, I guess Spaz doesn't know then. Well,
getting hit here. He's trying to rush it too much.
Yeah, I think
he's getting punished by Bowser.
I mean, honestly, Spaz has always been full send, so.
What's the strat called? It is Volzavolt. My bad. I'm so sorry. The inventor of the strat in the chat here.
Oh, Volzavolt.
Yeah. it's a quite fun name.
Nice. Alright, well, Spaz is out of the fight. You know, the game's over. Oh, wait. There's more. In a surprising move, Bowser is going to grow in size, and you're going to have to fight him when he's big. This is only the 3rd time they did that trick. Thank God.
Only the 3rd time.
Only the 3rd time, yeah. They didn't do it a 4th time. Meanwhile, Enforcer is just trucking along, beating Bowser Jr. Good stuff.
Nice. Going to the left here.
Bowser ate a lot of veggies. That's why he's so big. You believe it when you see it. I'll color you surprised right now. Just you wait. Just you wait a minute. There he is. What? Bowser's big now? That's crazy. What if Mario just got shrunk in size instead of Bowser growing big? Never thought about that, huh? Alright, well, Spaz is in a bit of a tough position, honestly. I don't like going into this fight with small Mario. Like, technically, there can always something can technically always go wrong here.
Yes, and it did.
Oh, what did I say?
unfortunately.
Sorry, Spaz. I'm so sorry, Spaz.
Unfortunately,
I'm so sorry.
missing Bowser Jr.
That,
right there.
listen, Spaz went full send, and sometimes that's the price you have to pay for it. Massive respect to Spaz, regardless. Can happen.
But that's
Happens.
okay. He's quite ahead in
I don't think
like
he's
compared to
gonna,
Enforcer.
yeah.
No.
Like he's Enforcer is just entering World 8. Just to be clear, that's not Enforcer's fault, but you know the team's doing just fine, and Spaz has been doing amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Oh, he's trying to
You
rush
can't
it
do
again.
that, can you?
Yeah, you can do it like very
Never
barely
actually
though.
done that jump.
That's
Very tight jump.
might be actually in the low percent world record that they just jump
Oh.
over the Bowser.
Dude, that's insane to think about. Like, you're small Mario because it's low percent, and you literally go for that intensely tight jump. That's awesome. Did you ever run low percent? I think you did, right?
I don't remember, but it might did. I mean, I don't hold the record for it anymore, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
but you
the record
definitely
does
did.
something like this.
Yeah. Alright. Spaz back in the Bowser fight as Enforcer finishers 8-1. Enforcer's really been killing it so too.
Definitely.
I mean, you know, Enforcer's the world record holder. I would expect not a lot less than that, but you know, stuff can still technically go wrong. Big win. Alright, Spaz. On the second hit, right? Yep, there you go. Oh, Bowser Jr. Oh, that was a close one. Close one. Yeah, all good.
Gonna play the next hit here. Bowser's gonna jump out of the shell in a second.
Yep, just about now. Oh, he's really going for it.
And
Hey,
boom, that's time.
GG's.
GG's.
I don't know how fast that
Now-
was, but that was fast. Out of a 10 rating, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10 for fast. So stuff.
I gotta ask them what their time is. So it's definitely gonna be interesting. But now we have like NSLU coming up with Tark here. Yep.
Indeed.
I'm actually quite curious how Enforcer will finish elevator skip, so I'm gonna keep track of that. But
We will be
yeah,
looking at Enforcer for the most part, I think, here. As Tark starts NSLU. NSLU is basically a DLC of NSMBU.
so yeah, we're gonna give it to the commentators of the NSLU runners.
Are we gonna dip before Enforcer finishes? I don't.
Oh, I'm not sure. I thought like the commentators just gonna commentate now.
Alright, yeah, sure. Okay. Well, then, see you.
All right, hello. I'm Diamond Crafter A. Spaz, are you here yet? Not sure if Spaz is here yet, but he will be
Now I'm here.
joining me on commentary.
Yeah. So I just finished up, and now we're about to commentate NSLU. And
GG on that run. That was very good, aside from the two unfortunate mistakes.
yeah, it was alright though. Just supposed to have fun, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, gonna have very interesting display here of Tark and Uvid, two very good NSLU players. So it's gonna be interesting of what happens. We see him Enforcer go into the elevator, right?
Ooh, Enforcer taking damage in the middle.
Oh no.
Actually, not even the middle. This is. Oh no!
Oh no, he fell down.
I imagine he doesn't practice too much if he gets hit in the middle.
Yeah. Alright, looks like Tark is now starting off. So, we'll talk about NSLU for... I'll talk about NSLU. Like, it's very short. Like, so the levels are probably around, like, 11 to 15 seconds. Not very long levels. But they can be quite tedious, and the main thing is to optimize all of the very small movements as fast as you can.
Yeah, so unlike the rest of the games in this series, the physics are actually quite different in this game. Luigi has his staple floaty jump and ice physics. So...
And then another thing is that this game offers that you can, if you hold the ZL button, you will get Nabbit as you enter a level, and Nabbit is a kind of the character that you use if you're not really good at games. You know, he can take damage. Well, he doesn't take damage, I meant. He can withstand damage, and that's pretty much it. And if he gets a power-up, it's an extra life, but we don't really want to get any extra lives since it causes like at least a second after the after you hit the goalpost, and he'll reveal all the power-ups that you got within the level. Yeah, what a very good, actually, 1-2 that was good.
Yeah, 1-2 has that big jump to get to the secret exit, and if you don't time your mid-air twirls properly, it's pretty hard to make it over with Nabbit.
Yeah. And then yeah, and for going into the last level, unfortunately not. Yeah. So one secret is kind of a very boring level, but you do want to optimally press the swim button and like try to match it with the jet pipes, as it they obviously move you to the right faster, so optimally swimming and like falling down into the jet pipes can definitely just make you that much faster and saves that much time. And it looks like Tark is doing some pretty good swimming here.
Yeah, that was a good showing of one secret.
Yeah, and getting a 74. Nice.
Unfortunately, there's not too much to say between the minute-long cutscene here.
Yeah, but we do have a little cool thing. Miiverse, if you guys remembered, was a thing on the Wii U where people could kind of like, it was kind of like our Twitter version on the Wii U for like kids. But yeah.
Rest in peace, Miiverse.
Rest
So
in
sad.
peace for sure. And unfortunately, we have not found a Miiverse skip yet, so still waiting on that. But yeah, World 5 is gonna now start to kick things up in the run. 5 Tower will have probably the most stress out of all the levels in this world. But 5-1 is gonna feature neutral vines, and we use them to our advantage to jump off really fast. So then you'll see here that they'll use the momentum to keep carrying, and they're like barely even on the vine, because you just want to hold neutral and kind of just press B as soon as you grab on. But on that last one, Tar kind of holds it out a little bit longer just so he could get more distance, so he can jump on
Preserve
those.
that momentum longer.
Yeah, that's what my bad.
Got Enforcer heading into the final battle right now.
Be a lot easier for him. Ooh.
That was a weird damage.
Yeah. I do have to say though, I don't know how I died, and it was just the craziest hitbox was all. Some 2 weird instances.
I think he just barely jumped over Bowser Jr. and then hit the very side of him.
Yeah, I don't know. I was very confused, but it's all good though. But yeah, going into 5-3 is gonna be one of the few snooze fest levels we have where you just kind of just run right. And again, you use slopes to your advantage, but I'm pretty sure there's only just 2, so just a bunch of like jumping around.
Yeah, it's
and GG's
nowhere near as difficult as in NSMBU.
Yeah.
Yo, we got the Discord cam.
We got the Discord cam of spamming go, go, go. But yeah, so now on to probably the more stressful level in this world. 5 tower.
Just like in Mario U, you need to, climb up the tower without using the snake block, because that's slow.
Yeah. But unfortunately here... Oh! And Tark actually missed the updraft. But gets it.
It was a good recovery, though.
Yeah, good recovery for sure. But unfortunate. But yeah, not bad.
And all the boss fights are identical to Mario U. Just laziness, I guess.
Yeah, and then... Just a very easy... It's gonna be the same boss fights. So there's nothing really is gonna be different.
We've got U-Video coming in for the Caleb Carriers here.
The Caleb Carriers getting their last member on. But yeah, and then next level will be 5 Ghost House. I keep messing those up. But just gonna be like another little bit of an optimized, just small movement. We'll be using the star in this level, and it just helps us kind of get across this big gap. It's not necessarily huge, but a little faster.
I think it's like a 1 GT difference. Maybe 2? I think it depends on how fast you grab the star.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful grab from Tark.
Beautiful, really. Yeah. Yeah, definitely optimizing that star grab is one of the hardest things, especially using the ramps right after.
Yeah, I love when people do the strat where you ground pound to hit the block and fall down immediately. U-Video going through 1-2 right now.
And doing and makes it look easy. Definitely not as easy as it is. It is definitely a trick that beginners struggle with the most. So Luigi is mainly played in this level. Only loses about like 1 IGT.
I think you can still get a 76 with Luigi. It's just a lot harder.
It's a lot more tighter. Yeah.
You need to...
Yeah, Tark has found a strat to get 76 with Luigi, and it's just a little bit faster than Nabbit, but the consistency with it is very hard. So, not many runners are even implementing it yet, but it can save definitely a little bit of time. Forgot about that.
pretty boring on both sides of the screen right now. You got Tarkin and Autoscroller and U-Video and One Secret. The good thing about 5 Secrets in this game is that it's a lot shorter than in Mario U.
All right. And that's World 1 for Uvid. And Tark's going to be going into World 7. I don't really know actually what he's going to use for 7-1 because, again, there's going to be a jump in 7-1 that many people in the beginning use Luigi, but it is faster to use Nabbit just a little bit. And there was an implemented strats of using actually the ice blocks to get a little bit more momentum or speed as you glide across them. So he's going to go
going with Nabbit.
And he gets the jump.
There's one more jump that can cause some problems.
Yeah. Oh, and it was that jump! There's... No.
Wow.
And he's putting Limmicky up.
Shoutouts to Limmicky.
Shoutouts to Limmicky making an appearance. But
luckily the levels are short, so deaths aren't.
That's not too bad. It wastes max around like 20 seconds maybe. But in this game, it does add up quite a lot. But nice. Getting it the second time back. So he will actually have to go for this red ring in 7-2, where he can get a backup acorn, thank God, because if he didn't have it, it would be kind of frustrating to do 7 tower without it. So let's hope he's able to clutch out this red ring grab. And yeah, also looks like Uvid made it out of 5-1 very cleanly. And
oh no!
Oh no!
The Wiggler just dodged him there.
The Wiggler did dodge him. That's very unfortunate, actually. And it looks like Tark's gonna get just a safe mushroom here, so he doesn't have an accident like that.
That is definitely a good idea, especially after what just happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this time the Wigglers are actually not going to be dodging him. So, easy acorn grab. And Uvid in 5-3. Just going to be casually running along, optimizing those slopes. And then, yeah. But going into 7 tower, where we have the most famous boss, Kamek. As earlier, I had a really bad pattern with him, and it's kind of the same thing in this game, but it's a lot more easier since of the floaty physics. So, but he could still also screw over many players' runs. And
having the higher jump gives you a little bit more to work with.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. Oh, it looks like Uvid going into 5 tower. Let's see if he is able to get first updraft. And beautiful.
Very well done from Uvid.
And Tark's gonna try to kind of get the fastest opening here with this gap. And it looks like he was just
bonked a little bit, but
still good though. Still good.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. I know at least in my attempts, I've definitely like freaked out after I messed it, for no reason. So,
or if you cling on and then lose another half a second because of it.
Yeah. And it looks like
already
a nice spot. All right, good pattern by Kamek. He was being a little generous.
Definitely. I think that's an example of a pattern that would be a lot more difficult on Mario U.
Oh, it would depend on your reaction, honestly. The more you play with Kamek, at least for me, the better I've gone at like just guessing. So but
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely would not be easy. Definitely just has to take some time to get used to. But thankfully, none of the runners are using Nabbit, as that would be a lot more harder. As you have to optimally ground pound it in the air and hope that he spawns in the right area. But going into 7 Ghost House, another level where we're going to use the star to our advantage. And it's actually some nice triple jumps up to there. And then you're going to want to hold neutral as you land on that block and then jump. And then, yeah, 3 nice little twirls and you can get into that door. Yuvid also getting that beautiful star in 5 Ghost House. And yeah. Very good Ghost Houses from both runners. But yeah, another new strat found here. I don't know if Tark's gonna do it, but he got a setup that's just a little bit faster to saves like half a second, but it kind of aligns you of how the fire bars are, and you'll see that he'll just like run straight through. And it looks like
he is going for it.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing his setup, and where he wants to ground pound it in a very specific spot. Well, kind of like right here. Yeah. And then he got it. So that's gonna save at least half a second of the normal 7 castle. And
you get that fire bar out of the way.
Yeah. And then beautiful wall kick.
It's a lot of small manipulations going on in 7 Castle that aren't necessarily obvious.
Yeah. See, he also had gone under the what is that? Like the moving block. So and then wall kicking precisely so he's getting out at the perfect time. Then also dodge the fire bars that are also moving in front of him. And then this fight's just gonna be like an SMBU. You jump on him, and then he's gonna do his 3 rounds of going left and right. This boss is RNG if you do not have Acorn and hitting him in the beginning, in the middle. For Nabbit, he would spawn in any of the random 3 places up there, and you kind of just have to go with the flow. So, not really shown a lot, just a cool little fact. And Yuvid going into World 7.
See who he picks for 7-1 here.
Definitely would not like to have what happened, unfortunately, to Tark.
Yeah, one small mistake led to another.
Yeah. Almost like a snowball just like rolling down a hill. I feel like that happens like a lot in speedrunning. Just one mistake, then it just keeps piling and piling up. But
for sure, that definitely happens a lot.
Yeah. 7 Airship is probably going to be one of the very shortest airship levels that I've seen, at least. And it kind of removes the whole auto-scroller thing like in NSMBU, and you kind of just get to hold right the whole time. And yeah.
Yeah, the first room definitely looks a little scary, but it's just like, what, 2 timed jumps?
Yeah, it's just 2 time jumps, and then you're just like gliding the whole time. And then
it's really interesting how everything just lines up perfectly there.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost make every time I watch it almost feels like they purposely Nintendo purposely did things that like for a speedrunning aspect. But as you can see, Yuvid did not get hit beautifully in 7-1, so he'll be using Nabbit just to run right through in 7-2, which is one of the Snoofless levels like in 5-3. And what a beautiful Bowser Jr. fight. I don't know if they talked about in NSMBU, but if you go all the way to the left side of the screen, it is actually faster. So, cutting just a little bit of those, like, milliseconds or frames.
It's actually a little bit more than frames. Compared to the right side, I think it's like 2 seconds faster.
Oh, I didn't know if it was. I thought it was like only just a little bit of time. I didn't know it was that much.
It might be closer to 1 second, but I know it's a significant chunk of time because the screen,
Beautiful first.
the screen transition loads whenever you hit the bottom of the screen and not at the end of the cutscene of all the blocks falling.
Gotcha. I don't know. I just always went to the left side because I saw everyone doing that. I actually never knew how much time it saved. But yeah, going into World 8. So instead of going through 8-2 and 8-3 like in NSMBU, we're going to take the secret exit in 8-1. And 8-1 is also a fun level since it deals with RNG. And that was a beautiful opening by Uvid right there. And he's going to... Fortunately, a 60 is pretty hard to get in 7 Tower. It's like very... You play very optimally. So,
And you just barely get it still.
yeah. And like sometimes like it would be like a frame off. And
Let's see how Kamek treats Uvid here.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Everyone getting good patterns. But yeah, 8. So the only RNG is that you could kind of lose a second, which isn't too bad. It's not that bad, but you know, a second does matter if you're on like a PB run. So let's hope that we have some good RNG here. Let's make up for the time loss. Okay, that was good RNG.
Very good RNG.
And beautiful. Beautiful 8-1.
Yeah, Uvid heading into 7 Ghost House right now.
And beautifully gets the star.
That was a very nice triple shot.
Yeah. And awesome. Going into 8-4. This one's it can be a very difficult level for beginners, just not knowing where to precisely kick off of a certain wall. So Tark's gonna go up here, he's gonna do some wall kicks, but right here on the kind of last one, you need to kind of precisely hit like the little like I don't even know what it, like the layer that's like not the dark gray, but like the gray spot. And if you don't, you'll either just like bonk or you might get hit by the fireball. So Tark played that beautifully clean.
Yeah, playing 8-4 fast is not easy.
And because if you play it too fast, you can get fireworks, which is unfortunate. So you just want to be like right, like a frame away from 88. But you also don't want to be too slow. And elevator here, you kind of just want to utilize all of the ramps to your advantage, and then it just makes some quick, easy jumps. Definitely not easy. And you also notice here that the zap hitboxes in this game are like not real at all. So Tark's just gonna glide right through that. And yeah, very easy elevator. I think that's what everyone
Especially
calls
in
it this game.
comparison to NSMBU.
Yeah.
Now Target's heading into the final level of the run.
And this is probably the most stressful because there's 2 tricks, and one of them being the most major trick to save time. And it was probably the biggest discovery one. This saves like 3 seconds optimally, but it's also an RNG trick. So here's NSFW, and yeah, beautiful. Fortunately, you only have to
Very
do one
nice.
wall kick, unlike an NSMBU. As you
We
saw,
have to do
you guys messed me up.
several to
as I
get
messed
through.
up. Yeah, I didn't even get to be able to do one.
Same with Enforcer.
Oh yeah, But yeah, so glad we got to see at least a little bit of NSFW. But it is a lot easier in this game. Especially since Tark has kind of found a setup to where you can just easily cling on and then just jump lightly. And you'll stay.
It's still pretty difficult to, time that jump properly, but
Yeah, it's just the setups it just makes it a little bit easier.
yeah.
As long. Still a hard trick to do consistently. But yeah. So going into the final battle, we're gonna be looking at the strat called Reward, and it's kind of annoying. Because Bowser, the RNG part, he likes to jump. So sometimes, as you guys saw, he can jump or he just stays still. And usually you want him to stay still so you can quickly hit him. But if he jumps, it loses like 1 to 2 seconds. So I'm gonna have to pray for some good RNG here.
Bless the RNG.
And looks like some beautiful hits from Uvid. Hopefully we get to see... no, fortunate no 162. Uvid is probably the only person that I've seen get 162, and it is crazy and baffles my mind.
I think I've seen a couple of people get it, but certainly not in a run.
Yeah.
Very often, at least.
And... oh, Tark got damageless reward, but Bowser did jump. So...
that's unfortunate. That could have been a very big time.
oh,
save.
and Uvid's actually on PB pace by 2 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, we might be seeing
Wow.
a PB.
I knew his run was good, but I didn't realize it was that good.
Yeah. And... okay. Good second hit, and Tark was lying away. Like... I wonder if he's gonna go for early hit.
Be interesting to see.
I know he's not. He's backing out. And that is a GG's from Mr. Tark.
GOG. That is time for the
Time
Shroom Zoomers.
Getting a 2:29:40 something.
It's like 42, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, but GG's. And Tark is already out of the game.
Can't say I blame him.
Yeah, can't blame him. I was kind of like that too, after my little fiasco with Final Fight. And it looks like he's booting up a Wii game. Or not. But interesting. But we got Uvid going into World 8 though. And once again, we're going to pray for that good RNG for 8-1.
We'd really love to see it right now.
Especially on that PB pace. So... just like, almost like Dragon Ball, raise your hands and please bless Uvid with some good RNG.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Falling apart a little bit too. That's very unfortunate.
I might have jinxed it. So that might be my fault.
Possibly, but...
but... did not die, so he will have Acorn still going into A4, which is still good.
This is probably still 25 phase.
Yeah.
You might need some good RNG out of Bowser, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it might be either a low 26 or a high 25. Because he's been playing very good this whole time. Oh, little backup. That's also something that people do. Is if they know that they're probably not going to get the precise wall kick, that they just do the updraft just to make sure. Only lose a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's a great backup.
Yeah. But yeah, good backup. And on to elevator.
2 levels left in this relay. You've been squeezing through that gap very nicely.
Yeah, that was pretty tight. Getting an 81 on the door, so definitely the most optimal. 7 ghost. No, why was I about to say 7 ghost types? Elevator. I'm so.
Wrong world and wrong level type.
Like we're completely wrong at everything.
Not even close.
I don't even know.
Commendable effort.
Oh, it looks like Tark's getting on his Wii.
What are we gonna see Tark play?
What are we? Is he gonna boot up Wii? He's
Yeah.
booting up Wii. All right, Tark. But getting into NSFW though. So let's see if we can hit this with rewards here. Oh, beautiful.
And he got the wall kick.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, now we just kind of wait until reward, and looks Dark's gonna do some 5 tower stuff.
See what cycle he goes for.
I think he's gonna try to go for 556.
He can do it.
No, yeah,
He's certainly skilled enough.
yeah, he got it in like 20 minutes after learning, so I would not be surprised if he just hits it first try. Okay. Oh
It
no!
says he can PB with a perfect Bowser.
Okay. That's actually hype to hear.
Especially after that 8-1 mistake.
Yeah, I was
on
like,
top of the bad RNG. I thought
Yeah.
that killed it.
yeah, I thought that kind of almost like either killed 25, but mainly PB. But that's exciting to hear.
I mean, he was on.
He was on 250, 25-52 pace. He's a 25.
Probably a little faster considering that he can still PB.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know his golds for if he has a perfect Bowser, so if he does, that's amazing to hear. And Tark barely missed 556. Damn. Did not get the instant land. But, so let's see this reward. Gotta hope that he
Come on,
doesn't
Bowser,
jump.
be nice.
Yeah.
And Bowser Jr., but specifically Bowser.
Specifically, yeah. And
Nope.
no!
Oh, double no.
Yeah, the
Oh.
That unfortunately just does mean he ground pounded a little too late. But it's all good.
Still
Doesn't
a
like-
very, very good run.
Yeah, still a very good run.
Interested
Yeah.
to see what time this is going to come out to be.
Yeah. A 26 flat, apparently. So that means we must have been delayed, or
Yeah,
But
there's
GG's,
usually a
all
little
of
bit of
them.
delay. GG's.
GG's to everyone. Very good relay. Very fun and interesting relay to watch.
It's 236-16 for the Caleb Carriers, I believe.
GG's.
Yo, huge GG's, everyone. That was awesome. That
was
that was an interesting relay for sure.
For sure.
It definitely. That is a word I would use to describe it.
Lots of ups and downs. And lots of cool tricks showed off and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably like one of our best relays we've had. Thanks y'all for like commentating and thanks to
Thank
all the
you
runners
for
and stuff.
giving us me the opportunity to also commentate
Yeah, dude.
and also play.
No
Yes,
prob.
thank you
It was
for the
super fun.
opportunity.
I hope I see y'all in wait, is this this is the spring relay? Y'all
Yeah.
in summer for the next
Hopefully, yeah.
relay. Maybe we'll spice things up with a different route or like
Ooh,
game
okay.
order or
Okay,
something.
Bolza. Okay, I see you.
I
I'm
don't know,
listening.
bro. Maybe- maybe
Listening.
we'll
We're
hundo or
listening. We're
something.
listening. But
Yeah, that's the hope, but definitely new faces I
Yeah,
think we got to
hopefully we
see a
see
lot of
some
new
newer
faces in the commentary booth
but
this time around. So yeah,
thank you, DCA, for
Shout out
letting me
all the
commentate
runners.
NSLU with you.
Of course, thank you for joining me.
And
Would have been very lonely if not.
yeah. Well, have a great day, guys. I'll see y'all later.
yeah. Thanks y'all
Yes,
for watching.
goodbye,
and thanks
everyone.
Speed Gaming. Thanks Speed Gaming for
thank you to
hosting
Speed
us.
Gaming.
Yeah, huge thank you for hosting this awesome relay.
For real. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.